Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Welcome to J Trades TV, where we discuss all stock-related contents and much more. How's everybody morning? How's everybody doing? I'm in the building right now. Let me go ahead and get my little chat box up and running because I already know that little thing will pop up and say something stupid. But how's everybody doing, man? Trying to get geared up. Let me go ahead before we jump into the right before the bell ring. Let me hurry up and go do my shout outs to my new followers and whatnot and my donators. AR Trades, I see you, boss. Good morning, Trade Life. I see you, boss. I see you in the building. Let me go ahead and go ahead and start that. Right now, let me go ahead and give a shout out to my followers. Golden Paquito, Young Glow Puss Boy. I can't pronounce that. Casby, Heat 613. Shout out to y'all for the follow, and for my donators, shout out to Nuno and Nadia. Shout out to y'all. Let me go ahead and switch over to my next one because I had some more followers. Shout out to Jay Laverne on Twitch, and shout out to HWay1Up, if I got that correct. Thank y'all so much for the follows. So let's go ahead and get that rocking and rolling so we can dive deep into this information before the market opens. Good morning, Coldplay. I see you, boss. I see you. Let's go ahead and jump into the charts so we get rocking and rolling before the bell rings. Let's go. We here in the building, team. So let's go ahead and get that up and running. Right now, let me hurry up and go over the data. We already had pretty much Let's hurry up and do this before the bell ring. We had already the jobless claims. We had PPI data, which came out real well. So that's why we went on the spike on up. Later on, we do have the 30-year bond auction coming out at 1 o'clock. So do be on lookout for that. Tomorrow, the only thing we're going to have really, it's not going to be as important as the PPI, CPI data, is the import and export prices and the consumer sentiments. That'll be for tomorrow. So trying to hurry up and get everything situated, team. We're trying to hurry up and rock and roll. SMCI, SMCI is getting rejected. Well, we got left 50 minutes. Let me hurry up and go to it real quick. SMCI. It always does that right before, like all the good plays. You notice that Coldplay, it always does that right before market open, like pre-market and after hours have like the best opportunities, and we always seem to miss it. I can't stand that crap. But I'm gonna still keep my eyes peeled on that, boss, because I'm still looking for. I want to see a break above 920 up to 940, because I want to get as close to that downtrend as possible, so we can get a reversal back on down, as well as SPY too. I do want to see a spike back on up. I want to get towards those highs of this downtrend. That's gonna be around that 518-ish mark. So I do want to see it keep going. So I'm gonna definitely keep it on watch. More, I'll see you, boss. We got 10 seconds before the market opens. Sorry about that. I know I was rushing, running. We got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Game time, team. Game time. Make sure you have your trading plans and everything ready and good to go, team. Make sure we got everything good to go. So I am definitely keeping on watch for SMCI and SPY. SPY, I do expect a pullback, and we do have somewhat of that N-shaped pattern. So I am expecting a pullback down towards the area that we couldn't break out yesterday. It's going to be around that 514.50-ish mark, and is lining up right with that VWAP. So I am expecting a little pullback towards that area. So I'm gonna definitely keep that on watch. SMCI, where we at on SMCI? We are still getting rejected. Where we at? Wrong. Keeps bouncing off. Dang, man, he bouncing all over the place. I can't keep up with it. Man, see that? It's always the best opportunities right there pre-market. And we jumping back up. Let's see. Keeping on watch. I'm keeping on watch because we are somewhat U-shaping Coldplay. We kind of found like a little some good support from that 860 on up to 900. So I do expect a little move back on up for the setup going in today. So I do expect a break above 920 up to that 940. So hopefully we get it so I can set myself up for a nice put contract back on down. So I am expecting that. As far as SPY, I do expect it to push back on up towards the 518-ish mark, get us back around that downtrend setup here. So I do expect us to go back on up, because every time you hit that downtrend, you get rejected. You hit that downtrend, you get rejected. So I do expect to move back on up today. And as Deck was stating earlier, we may be seeing a pullback probably tomorrow. So we're going to probably get our little bounce back on up today, you know, where your bulls move in. And I am expecting a pullback tomorrow. So if we don't get it today, I'm definitely going to expect it tomorrow. As far as the SPY contracts, let's take a look at that real quick. June 12th. 12th, we do have 694,000 out of the money puts expiring tomorrow versus 382 out of the money calls. So we do have some nice size numbers that will be expiring tomorrow. So again, for puts out of the money, we will have 694,000 contracts expiring versus 382,000 out of the money calls. So definitely gonna see a lot of activity tomorrow. So I'm expecting a run up today, a nice little run up back up today, and for a push back down tomorrow. I'm definitely trying to keep my eyes peeled because I might go in for a little call opportunity coming up soon on SPY. But we are pulling back down towards that 514.50-ish level. I will be keeping my eyes peeled on this to see if we get like somewhat of a little bounce. Let me see. You said Nvidia's getting that pullback. Oh damn, we back underneath that. Oh yeah, we fell underneath the what was the area I called last night? 520 up to 5. No, I'm on the wrong. I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong wrong thing. Cause they keep bouncing, I can't keep up with it. Oh, 880. Sorry, 880. I said yeah, Nvidia. I was talking with Active yesterday. I was saying 880 because we were in a $20 channel. So if you stay above 870, you got room to run back up to 880. 880 is going to be your resistance back on down to 870. You lose 870, you got room to fall back down to 860. So we are in this $20 channel. You can see we're pretty much getting rejected around those highs of 880, coming right back down to that 870. So definitely keep my eyes peeled on that. I still think we got room to still run up towards that 880 mark. Where we will see a lot of resistance in this area where your bears are definitely sitting at. So we got it around pre-market. I want to see if we're going to try to go right back up to it for today and during intraday. So I'm going to definitely keep my eyes peeled on that. But we are getting some resistance still. So definitely keep my eyes peeled, Golden, on these moves. But I still think we got room to still run back up to that 880. SMCI, my alarm just went off. So we should be pushing back on up. Let's see. Yep, here we go. Boom! What I told you, Golden. I told you. Ooh, called it. I told you. Look, 940. I told you I was anticipating that 940. Let's see if we're going to get it. Let that bad boy run. Let it run. I'm going to let it run. I'm going to run itself up. Right now, the market is in the green right now, team. We have not pulled back down towards that 514.50 yet, team. So I'm still waiting on that 514.50-ish mark. I'm trying to see if we're going to get it. I mean, that's your first pullback here. We should be trying to get another pullback where we go a little bit lower. So I'm anticipating that for another leg down towards that area. So we're going to get a little pop back up, and I expect them to move right back on down again. So definitely keep my eyes peeled on that real quick, team. Definitely keep my eyes peeled. Well, the main part, Coldplay, as long as you hold above that 514 level, you're still good because now that area is no longer resistance. Because anytime we were underneath 514.50, we kept getting rejected. You noticed that yesterday? Every time we, after we lost 516, came on down, we kept trying to break back above 514.50, came back on down, 514.50, came back on down, 514.50, back on down. As you can see across the board, 514.50 was a strong resistance area. Now we're above it. Now what those bulls are going to try to do, they're going to try to use the 514.50 as support, but we do pull back on down for a bounce back on up. And as you can see, we did have a strong green candle as far as in pre-market, so we did get a little bit of a confirmation here. We got a good solid green candle, so you already know how that goes. So do expect somewhat of an end pattern when you see a nice green candle for a little small pullback and then for a rip back on up. So do expect that little N-shaped pattern to form because now we're above resistance, which is now turned into support. So definitely be expecting that. So we're definitely going to see that as we are setting up. I don't think we have anything at 10. No, we shouldn't. I don't think we have anything coming out at 10 o'clock today. No data. Let me double check that. I don't think so, though. Nope. The only thing we have is the natural gas reports. That's at 10:30. So the major economic data that we were anticipating was PPI data and jobless claims. So again, me Coldplay, I wouldn't mind a little pop back on up because that's going to get us into a higher area. You know, the higher the better for us. So I wouldn't mind it, you know, to rock it back on up. As far as Nvidia, we are skyrocketing past 880. So let's see, where is the main resistance? That is around 900. So that'll be the next $20 move on up. After 880, that'll be around 900, where we see a little bit of resistance sitting up in here around that 900 mark. Anytime you're above it, you bounce, you bounce, you bounce. Anytime you're below it, you get rejected, rejected, rejected. So we do have room to still run on up, and we do hold at 880 back up to 900. If we do lose 880, that'll put us back underneath 880, back into that channel from 880 down to 870 to 860. So we are getting a little pullback. We are getting a little bull flag pattern setup right now. Again, in somewhat of an in pattern setup. So do be expecting that for a pullback and a bounce back on up. So do expect that because we are back above the resistance, which is now support. So you do pull back down to 880. You got a support around 880.
Arjul Mihalach says, hello.
Arjul, good morning to you, boss. Good morning to you. Hope your day is going well. Hope your day is going well, boss. So we are getting a little pullback down to that 880. The VWAP isn't all the way down to where we at as far as the VWAP, 876. So we should be seeing some type of bounce around this 880 mark where your buyers should be trying to move in and trying to hold this key level up back on up because it does look like somewhat of a bull flag pattern. I'm going to definitely keep that on watch. So keep your eyes on this 880 mark to see if we hold this level and try to push back on up. And if we do crack it, we do have that VWAP, which is around 876. So definitely keep your eyes on that. Let me go back to SPY real quick because I know I'm kind of going a little fast. So we are still here we go, that second leg on down, pulling back down towards that 514.50. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on that. Everything's we're getting our first little pullback, you know, after this massive little green candle movement in pre-market. So we should be expecting a bounce back on up.
Arjul Mihalach says, how it's going the challenge so far?
So far, boss, from $100, I'm up already. You see on my little green mark, my little green thing right at the bottom here, boss. I am up $6,450, which I forgot to. Damn, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do was add my additional 400 to that. So it's actually almost 7,000. I do apologize. I forgot to add my 400 to that. So I'm actually almost up almost $7,000 right now on my trade. I mean on my account. So right now we are slowly pulling back. I'm definitely keeping this on watch.
Arjul Mihalach says, well, congratulations.
Thanks so much, boss. I mean, it took a minute. Don't get me wrong. I started in January and it was a slow climb because, you know, when you start with $100, you can't really do too much. You got a little small spaces of opportunity when you only have $100 to your name. But as your account grows, you get to play with bigger and bigger shares. So now I can play with, you know, I'm in a more comfortable area now. I mean, but it took some time to grow. So we are expecting a pull back down. I'm still anticipating around that 514.50. Here we go. We are still pulling back, team. Still keep it on watch. Definitely keep my eyes peeled. We are still pulling back. Here we go. Let me see what we get. We are coming back down to that 514.50 mark. Let's see. Pulling back. Here we go. Pulling back down. 540. Boom. There it is. So let's see if I can try to catch this. Let me see if this. I'm gonna try to go in for a little small. Here we go. Let me keep this on watch. I want to see. 514.50. I'm just definitely keeping this on watch. Because the market is green, so I'm definitely just keeping my eyes to see if we're going to get this bounce. Because I don't want to catch a falling knife just yet. Hold up. Because I do want to catch a little bounce. I want to just make sure that we're going to hold. Keep my eyes on this 514 level. All right, we are pulling back. So this area should be trying to hold as far as support. Because now we're above it. So I'm definitely keeping my eyes peeled on this team. It should be a little pullback. But if we do crack 514, it's going to put us back underneath 514. Yep, here we go. Back underneath 514.50. So definitely keep my eyes peeled on that. So I'm just watching. So that was our first top right here around that 516. We lost 516. Once again, as you can see, we ran up to those highs. 516 got rejected. Boom, right back on down. So 516 held. Now we're back in the 514s. So I'm definitely keeping my eyes peeled. I want to see once we go back on up, but we're going to get rejected around that 514 level. So I might be switching over to a put instead of a call. Because I thought we was going to bounce back. But, yeah, it looked like we're pulling back. Okay, cool. So 516, that was a double top. So we topped out yesterday, and we topped out again today. 516, back down into the 514-ish level. So the next area from that 516 is going to be that 514.50 mark. So I'm definitely going to keep my eyes peeled right now. And if we do hold, that's going to put us in the channel 516 to 514.50. So we're going to be bouncing back and forth, 516, 514.50, up and down, back and forth. So I'm definitely keeping my eyes peeled on that right now. So 516 is definitely holding up as resistance at this moment like we did yesterday. So let me go ahead and make a duplicate copy of this team. Let me put this at 516 for our tops where we got rejected again. Boom. And let me put this in green where we got our possible support at 514.50. So let me keep that on watch. Boom, boom, boom. So I'm gonna keep this on watch because we're gonna probably be ping ponging back and forth from your tops to your bottoms between 516 and 514.50. So right now we are definitely bouncing right back on up on top of 514.50 again. So definitely buyers did move back in on top of 514.50. So definitely keep my eyes peeled on this. But 516 is definitely strong resistance at this moment because as you can see, we got rejected twice now. We came on up yesterday, got rejected at 516, and fell back on down towards that 514.50 level. Kept trying to re-break 514.50, it kept getting rejected. Right now, we ran back up to the same old higher day. Excuse me, old intraday high of day, 516. And right now, we're holding above 514.50. So I definitely want to keep my eyes peeled to see if they're going to hold 514.50 and run back on up. If we do run back on up, I can be expecting a nice little resistance mark. But if we do crack 514.50, that's going to put us right back into that area of resistance like we did yesterday, which kept trying to run back up to 514.50, get rejected, 514.50, get rejected. Right now, we are on top of 514.50. I do see a lot of bearishness because I do see the candles kind of
Stream
converting.
Elements says,
Oh, shut up.
enjoying the content? Show yours.
Yeah, we know. Shut up. Block you. All right, anyway. Sorry about that, team. So, as I was saying, we are bouncing back and forth in this channel, 516, 514.50. So, again, if we do lose 514.50, that's going to put us back into this resistant areas when we ran up to 514.50, rejected, 514.50, rejected, 514.50, rejected. Right now, we are on top of 514.50. So, right now, I'm keeping my eyes peeled on this. So, right now, we already established the tops so far as of now, and we already established the bottom as far as now. The bottoms of 514.50, possible support that can hold, and we have the tops of 516. So we know where the bears are at, we know where the bulls are possibly at. So, but it does still look weak. It do see more red candles than I see green candles. I do see more selling still. So I'm just definitely keep my eyes peeled at this 514.50 level to see if we're going to start to crack it and stay underneath it. So I'm definitely keep my eyes peeled. We are starting to pull back. We are pulling back, trying to crack that 514.50 level. I want to see if those bears are going to move in and take out that 514.50. So right now, bears are definitely coming in. We are definitely pulling, trying to pull back under. So I'm just making sure it's not a bad trap. That's the only thing I'm checking for a team, just to make sure it's not a bad trap. Because I don't want to jump in on a put, and then those bulls are sitting here trying to trap the bears go back on up. But it does seem very strong on the sell side. Those bull bears are trying to get back underneath 514.50. So I'm just definitely keeping this on watch to see if we stay underneath it, if we close underneath it. So just definitely keep my eyes peeled on this. SMCI back to 910, boss. Let me check that real quick. Oh, man. I should have jumped in. I was trying to see if that 920 was going to either hold or I was going to come back down. So we back underneath 920. Back underneath 920, so we're back underneath that area, back down to resistance. So with that being said, that should put us back in that... Let's keep this. Let me watch this real quick, boss. Let me watch it real fast. Let me see. Where did we bounce? Back at 900. 900. Bounce. So we are in a $20 channel of 920 to 900 right now. So let me make a duplicate of that. Set that for 900 as of now. All right, 900, boom, 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 900, wow. Here we go. So right now, Coldplay, we're on that channel right now. We're in that little $20 channel of 920 tops, 900 bottoms. When you got bounce, 900, and the rejections around that 920, where you get rejected. So we are back in here, kind of like in this channel-like setup. Let me see if I see any patterns setting up real quick. Boom. I do see more of a downtrend. I mean, I do see more of more of a sell-off right at underneath that 920. So we could be starting a downtrend, Coldplay. So I'm gonna definitely keep that on watch. As long as that 920 holds, we could definitely see a downtrend starting to form when you go from 920 to 910 back to 900. So I'm gonna definitely keep my eyes peeled on this real quick, because it does still looks bearish versus bullish. So it still looks bearish. So I'm gonna definitely keep my eyes peeled. So it looks like 920 is still trying to hold as far as resistance at this moment. So we have not gotten all the way back up to 940. So it looked like 920 is still holding up a strong resistance at this moment, which is putting us still in this channel of 920 to 900. We crack that 900, we start to fall back on down towards that 980. From that 980 back on down to 860. So right now I'm definitely keeping my eyes peeled. Because in order for us to see 880 back down to 860, we got to lose 900. Those bears have to take out 900. Right now, the bears are sitting at 920. Again, if we could continuously hold 920, that'll start that push back on down towards 900. We lose 900 back on down to 880, where you can see that bounce, 880 bounce, 880 from 880 down to 860. We see a bounce, which is, as I told y'all before, SMCI is moving by 20s. So if you notice, you go from 900 to 880, from 880 to 860. So it is definitely moving by 20s because you can see the reactions every time we come down to those levels. Those bulls move in around those $20 levels. So 880, 860. So right now we have 920. So 920 is holding up as resistance as of now. It does still look bearish. Well, it does look like it wants to start to fall back on down from 920 back on down to 910 to 900. So I definitely see that setup at this moment. Yeah, I definitely see the setup, Coldplay. So again, I see the indicators are starting to slowly turn back. So again, the bears are definitely sitting at 920. They need to take out 910 down to 900. We lose 900 back down to 880, back down to that area we called out before, 860. So I definitely see that setup happening. Yeah, see right here, around at 860, we had that massive bounce, so we know what strong support is. And we also have 880 as well. So you can see right here, 880, boom, 880, 860. So let me keep my eyes peeled on that. Because I was anticipating for it to go back on up, hit that trend line, and then come back on down when you start to lose, 940, 920, 900 back on down. That's what I was anticipating. Because it looks like it's bottoming out right here, like it wants to curl back up and then fall back on down. So basically, it looked like it wanted to do this, Coldplay. It looked like SMCI wanted to do this, which this is what I was anticipating for it to do, for me to go in for my puts. I was anticipating this, boss. I was anticipating for this to happen. Let me bring up my windows. Windows. There we go. So this is what I was anticipating, boss. I was anticipating for it to go up, hit the downtrend, and start to fade back on down when you lose 940, 920, 900, and back on down. That's what I was anticipating. I was anticipating to bounce back on up to get rejected back on down. That's what I was anticipating. I mean, man, we are still getting stuff underneath that 920, but it's still, it's pretty much a doji setup at the moment. So it's still indecisive. So we still could get a break on out. Or we could continue back on down. So right now we are in this little channel pattern on my 180 chart. You can clearly see that. Well, 920, 900. So again, if we do break above 920, we still got room to run back up on up to 940 and up towards that downtrend. Because every time you hit that downtrend, you get rejected. Downtrend, rejection. Downtrend, rejection. So again, I was anticipating for us to get close to that downtrend when you can reverse back on down. Might get it, might not get it, but I was trying to stick with it, boss. I was trying my hardest. All right, as far as SPY, we are back underneath that. All right, so we got our first signal of the 516 being resistance once again. So again, you lose 516 once again, then you move back down to that 514.50. From 514.50 right back on down to that 1250 and for a further fade. So we got our first leg on down. First leg, because you always got to wait for a two-legged pullback. So you got your first pullback here. That's your first leg. Go on up. Wait for that second leg, which should come down to a deeper drop. So this is your first leg setup. So this is your first legged pullback. Now we want to wait on the second leg pullback. We'll go down to a deeper level underneath that 514.50. So again, we got our first leg. Wait on this second leg to form. That'll should drop us underneath 514.50 back on down to 512.50. Yeah, I'm watching. Oh, you say Tesla? Where we at? Do remember, Nuno? We still in that channel pattern. Remember, I talked to y'all about this. As far as Tesla, you remember I told you we was on the $20 channel as well. When you got 180, 170, 160 is in the $20 channel from 180 to 160 with the middleman of 170. So in order for us to continue to drop on down, Nuno, we have to lose that 170 because that 170 is your decider whether you go back on up or you go on down. So this middle area can act as support or resistance. So anytime you're on top of it, you bounce, you bounce, you bounce, you bounce. Anytime you're underneath it, you get rejected, rejected, rejected. So right now, that is your decider for that 170 for the possible move back on up to 180. It can be your decider from 170 back down to 160. So right now, we are simply rotating in our channels of 180, 160. We already right here already rotated at 180. We're just trying to slowly possibly rotate itself right back down to that 160. So right now we're definitely doing a rotation from 160, from 180, from 180 back down possibly to 160. So we definitely have to lose that 170, get us back down to that 160. But it does look like a rotation trying to rotate itself back on down. Because again, we already rotated down. We went on up. We already was on up. Now we're trying to rotate back on down. So again, in order for us to succeed,
Botrix says.
oh,
Botrix has correctly joined the channel.
oh, shut up. Block you as well. Let me see. I could have sworn I can make a block list on this to block those names, like permanently. I'll do that later. I ain't gonna worry about it right now.
Jeremy B says. DJT cracking 33 level.
Let me see. DJT. That's still on. I mean, we've been on a downtrend, boss. I mean, you can clearly see this. This has been on a downtrend since towards that $80 mark. It's just been downtrending ever since. I mean, you can clearly see that. Let's see. Let me move it over just a little bit more. Yo, yeah. You went up, then you went down. You went from green to red. So you're definitely downtrending. So what do you need to lose to see some more downside? It looked like around that $30 mark. Look like around that 30-ish mark we gotta lose. Bears definitely gotta take out 30, and it's slowly grinding to that level because you're at 32, so you got $2 more till you get down to that $30 mark. So I mean, you just slowly fading. I mean, it's a clear downtrend. You can see this. I mean, you just clearly downtrending. You can see red. You see way more red candles than green candles. So I mean, it's definitely bearish on your right hand side versus your left hand when you have more bulls. But on your left-hand side, on your right-hand side, you have bears. On your left-hand side, you have bulls. So it's definitely going from green to red. So it's definitely in the bearish territory right now. So we definitely going to see some further fade. And I am anticipating for it to go down to the 30s. To the $30 mark, boss. So I definitely see that. Yeah. So we just still fading on down. It's just been a fade ever since around that, how high did we go? Almost $80. Yeah, almost 80. It's just been fading ever since then. So it's like a $50 drop, $50 movement on down. From 80 to 30, $50 right there. So let me keep a look on SPY. Where we at? SPY still testing around that area of 1450 right now. All right. So okay, I'll definitely keep my eyes peeled here around this 51450. I want to keep my eyes glued on this part in general. Because right now, I mean, it does look like it's trying to hold because you got some lower shadows. I'm sorry. Like it's trying to find some support and move back on up because you can clearly see it right here. See these lower shadows from that 1250 mark back on up. So your buyers have moved in because you can definitely see the buying pressure from that $512 back on up to 514. You can see it right here, 512.50 back on up to 514. So you have a lot of lower shadows where you have a lot of demand. So basically, it looked like it's trying to find some support around that 514 level and start to push itself right back on up to 516. Because you can definitely see somewhat of a little bounce play right here on SPY. As long as you hold that 514.50 level, that's going to hold as a floor when you start to slowly move yourself back on up to 516. And we do have room to still move up towards that 518-ish mark if we do get it. But we definitely got to break 516. 516 is definitely strong resistance. So definitely keep your eyes on this 516 mark because we have not broken above it. Every time we hit 516, we come back on down. 516, we come back on down. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on 516 at this moment too as we try to move right back up into this resistance area, strong resistance area of 516. 516 resistance, 516 resistance. So we could be setting ourselves up for the possible next leg on down. But I'm going to keep my eyes peeled. Because it still does look like it still looks like an N-shaped pattern when it wants to bounce back on up because you can kind of see an N-shaped pattern. So it does look like it still wants to gain a little momentum and shoot right back on up. So I'm gonna definitely keep my eyes peeled on this level because I mean it's set up like an N-shaped pattern. You can clearly see that, but I want to see if those buyers we have enough buyers to complete it. If not, we're going to lose that 514.50 again and go right back underneath where we start to actually transition from green to red. So I'm keeping my eyes peeled on this 514.50 level specifically to see exactly what's going to happen right here, because the bulls have an opportunity to use this as an in-shape pattern when you move back on up. However, if the bears still take over this 514.50 level, then that's going to reverse it from green to red, where those bears are going to pummel those bulls back underneath 514, where we could continue a downtrend. So 514.50, I'm definitely keeping my eyes peeled on this level to see exactly if those bears going to move in and take them out. Because, I mean, the bulls had an opportunity to complete an in-shape pattern when you bounce off of 514.50 and push back on up. But it still looks heavily bearish, where those bears are still sitting around that 514 level. Because this was supposed to happen if we had enough bulls, enough buyers. See, this was supposed to happen when you go on this move. You go on this in-shape pattern when you rip back on up. But right now we're still testing, still looking a little weak, where it wants to reverse instead. So instead of going on an in-shape pattern, it looked like it wants to kind of slowly reverse back on down, which will still be in that H-like pattern on my 15-minute time frame or my 30. Let me go back. Let me go back to a 30-minute time frame. Where's my 30? Where you at? Right here. Here we go. So let's go back slightly over, just right here. Because we almost had a H pattern this morning where it looked like it wanted to reverse back on down underneath 514.50, but then we had that PPI data and the jobless claims come out, where we reversed that H pattern from happening when we started to push right back on up. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on that 514.50 level, where bulls can move in and turn it and reverse it to an in-shape pattern where you go up, down, up. So bulls are slowly trying to take over 514.50. I'm just trying to see if they have enough strength to do so. I'm just trying to keep my eyes peeled on that level to see what's going to happen.
Jeremy B says, hit that like button.
Appreciate you so much,
guys
boss.
putting in
Thank you
work
so
this
much.
morning.
Thank you. Appreciate you. So those bulls do take over and they hold this 514.50 level, hold this as support. You do have room to still run back up to this 516 level. That'll still put you back in this channel at 514.50 bottoms and at 516 tops. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on that, because they do have room to still run back up to 516, where your bears are definitely sitting at, because every time they run back up to 516, bears come in, push it right back on down. So you do have room to bounce off of 514.50 and on back on up. So definitely keep your eyes peeled. Yeah, we got. We do have it in about 1 minute, boss. Appreciate you so much. But we don't have no major data coming out today. At no 10 o'clock news. We don't have no 10 o'clock data. We do have the 30-year auction coming out at 1 o'clock, so we do have that. But I do think bulls are trying to take advantage. Again, put this into an in-shape pattern when you go up, down, and catapult back on up. So that does look like an in-shape pattern, team. Right now, it's not bearish. It still looks bullish unless we get back underneath 514.50. So right now, the bulls still have it. When you pull back down, go up, down, and catapult up. So I'm definitely keeping this particular price point on watch around 514.50 to see if those bulls gonna try to push on up or those bears gonna take them out. So I'm definitely watching this key level here, because we are getting a lot of upper shadows right now where those bears are definitely trying to take out those bulls around that 514.50 level. So I'm definitely keeping my eyes peeled. We have gapped up a little bit above it. Definitely keeping this on watch. Keeping it on watch. So 514 level is key. 514.50 level is key, team. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on 514 level. Because as you can see, it's battling back and forth, because it can benefit the bears and it can benefit the bulls. We stay above 514.50, it benefits the bulls for the run back on up. If we stay underneath 514.50, it benefits the bears for the push right back on down, and that will start your downtrend. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on that, as it does look like we are trying to make somewhat of a downtrend already from that 516 mark to that 514.50 level. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on that. And again, if we lose 514.50, that'll push us back down to 514. From 514 back on down towards that 512.50 mark. So that'll put us back into the old channel, as you can see, 514.50 to 512.50 to this 516 mark. So you can clearly see that pattern that we're in right here. See that? Where we are going from Wednesday to Thursday in that same channel. Same channel, team. So let me change the color. So therefore now 514.50 would definitely be your midpoint. That'd be your pivot point. Here you go. That'd be your pivot point. So again, if you hold 514.50, you'll move back on up. But as you can see, we losing 514.50. That can push us right back on down. So again, that'll push us down, basically back down towards that 512.50 mark. And I do see an H. Now I see the H pattern too setting up. I do see it now. See, somewhat of an H pattern setting up. You can't really see it, but I can see it right here. So if I draw it out, you can definitely see that H pattern. And I know it's kind of hard to see it. You got to kind of see it with a good eye. You kind of see somewhat of an H pattern that's doing this. You see it? So I do see that H pattern. I know it was a little difficult to see it, a little hard to see it, but I see it now. So if you missed that first leg, again, you got to wait for a two-legged pullback. So you remember I told you Coldplay, wait for your second leg on down, which we could see a deeper drop. You remember I said that earlier in my live? I said we was going to get that first small little pullback, and that's your first leg. Now wait for your second leg, which I told you was going to pull us underneath that 514.50. We was going to see a deeper drop. So there go your second leg on down. So definitely keep that on watch. I mean, that could pull us back down to, god dang it, I hate when I do this. Oh, come on. Miss me with that crap. I hate when they do that. Stupid ass thing. Sorry about that. I apologize about that, team. I apologize. All right, here we go. So now you got your first H pattern here. Boom. Now we should be trying to make a second H pattern when you're going on another leg down. So the next leg is going to be the push back on up between 514 and 514.50 because now you're underneath 514.50. Now those bears have taken over 514.50. So as you can see right here, we lost 514.50 again, and we had enough buyers to come in. You could have got back above 514.50 for the push back up on up to 516. As you can see, we lost 516. Lost 514, and if you notice, it's moving by twos. So 516, 514, next area is 512. So we're gonna get a nice little. We should be seeing a nice little bounce back on up around that 514, 514.50 level where those bears are now sitting at because they're moving down. So they're going from 516 down to 514. So that does look like a bearish setup now. But that's crazy that the market is green and SPY is going down. That's weird. I mean, that's just. It's a little crazy that a majority of the market is in green and SPY is in red and falling. That's what's only making me like, I mean, we fading, definitely fading, but the market is green. That's why I'm like, So 516 for sure. Let me look at my contracts real quick. I could have got that bounce. I would probably, what was the lows on that? Lows is 5. And I'm just still watching these upper shadows because I'm paying close attention to this because I mean I'm still watching underneath this 514.50 because we definitely gotta lose 512 for sure because I still see these long upper shadows. I know for sure those buys are sitting around 512.50 because that's what I'm just trying to watch carefully because you notice that buying pressure is still pushing up like it wants to go right back up that 514.50. Still got these long upper shadows. I mean these lower shadows. That's why I'm just watching real carefully and the market is in green. That's what's making me iffy. I'm like, everything's going up. Majority of it's going up. And SPY's still dropping. I'm like, something is setting up. Something is definitely setting up. I'm just trying to figure out what it is. Because we're not getting a complete drop yet. I'm like, is it a bear trap sitting somewhere that could possibly shoot back on up? Because, again, I'm looking at these lower shadows where your buyers are at. And they're trying to go right back up to 514.50. The market is in green. So that's why I'm just asking myself, what is it really trying to do? Are we going to really start to fall? Or are they setting up a bear trap somewhere? Definitely keep my eyes peeled on this. It's the only thing that's just making me iffy. Like I said, we're losing Tesla for sure. But majority of your market is in green. Let me see. I mean, I'm going to keep it on watch, though, because, I mean, it still looks bearish. I mean, we're still pulling back down. I was just making sure we ain't got no bear trap setting up anywhere. That's why I was making sure to make sure we coming all the way back down to see if they're not trying to set up something. SMCI tested right at 940. I told you. Well, wait, let me see. It already tested? Oh, we haven't hit it yet. So we haven't hit 940 yet. See, that's what I was anticipating. I was anticipating 940. Cool, cool, cool. So I'm anticipating 940 on SMCI. All right, let's see. SMCI 940, definitely resistance. Definitely resistance back on up this way. Because again, we got room to run on up still, Coldplay to 940 up to this 960 mark. That's right where that trend line is at, that downtrend. So you still got room up here. So, but your main resistance is going to be 940 for sure. 940 for sure. But I'm trying to see if I see a setup anywhere where we can start to look for a reversal back on down. Let me see. Go back out, go back out. So you kind of are U-shaping. See, I see a strong area here at 960. Where you see right here, Coldplay, where you had 960, where your bears definitely came in and they clobbered SMCI on the downside, and that's around 960. I mean, you got a massive red candle around 960. So that's why I wonder if it's going to try to U-shape back up to 960 to 980. Because you see that U-shape pattern? Watch, let me show you real quick. Let me move it up just a little bit. So I see this. Like I said, I don't know if we're going to get it because I don't want to think too far ahead. See right here, this 880 mark, boss, right here. You kind of can see somewhat of like a U-shaped pattern doing this that could possibly do this. Possibly. I'm not saying we're going to actually get it, but I do see somewhat of a U-shaped pattern right back up to that 980, and it's right there where that trend line is at. So, I mean, we do catch fire. If those buyers move in strong, break above 940, you go up to 960, up to 980, where you get this U-shaped pattern on up, back up to that area, because, again, the bears moved in strong around 960. You can see that here, go across the board around that around 970, 960. That was around 970, almost close to 980. I do see this pattern. We may go back up to those highs. We may not. Again, I don't want to speak too soon, but you can clearly see that 980 when you start to fall. Then you lost 960. You kept just going on a further fade, like on a downtrend. So let me see. Matter of fact, let's look at it like this. I'm trying to figure it out real quick, boss. What was that actual downtrend starting at? Let me go back a little bit further. So this downtrend. Oops, what the hell was that? So that downtrend. What is the hell happening? All right. On down. Let me see something real quick. All right. Boom. So rejected on down, rejection on down, and you broke out of that downtrend. So you could be reversing back on up. Slowly. Let me see something. So we lost that downtrend. We broke out of the downtrend. Now we're starting to go back somewhat like this way. Back up this way. So you came out of the downtrend. Now you're going on this uptrend. Moving on up, making an ascending triangle squeeze. And that'll be around 940. So we could be slowly trying to move his way back on up towards those levels to 960 to 980. I'm going to keep it on watch, though. I'm going to keep it on watch, Coldplay. Because we could be reversing slowly back up. Because we already broke above 920. The next area is 940. You break above 940, you got 960 to 970, right where these bears were located. We had a massive red candle. So we U-shape back up this way. Yep, they'll be around the 960s up to this 980 mark here. So I'm going to see what's going to happen around this 940 mark first. Because 940 is definitely resistance. Because you hit 940, you come down. You hit 940, you come down. And it's trying to run right back up into this resistance mark of 940. So I definitely want to see what's going to happen at this mark of 940. Because if we were to break 940, then you got up to 960, from 960 to 980. Almost like a U-shaped pattern. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm doing too, Bucks. Because again, if we look on this 180 chart, it does look like we are bouncing at this moment. You know, I'm not saying that we can't come back down. We definitely can. Which I mean, I would like it to go up because the higher the better for us. So let me see if I can move it over slightly. Yeah, so you did bounce because you went red, and then you found some support, especially off of that 860 up to 900, and you start to slowly U-shape your way back on up where you're going like red to green. So I do anticipate if we were to do that. I mean, if I was going for a strong put, I do want to see it go back up to those highs because you'll break above that 9 EMA up to that 20 EMA, which is around 940. Around 940 to, yeah, around this area. Oh, now we're getting weak. Let's see. Oh, damn, we fell. Oh, shoot. I was too busy watching. God dang it. I forgot. I just took my eyes off a SPY. And then we did fall back down to that 512. Oh, man, I took my eyes off of it. Shoot. God dog it. I took my eyes off a SPY. Crap. I was looking at SMCI, man. I took my eyes off a SPY. I took my eyes off a SPY real quick and then wasn't even paying attention to this move here. Crap, man. Shoot. The minute I took my eyes off of this bad boy, look at that. Reversal back on down. Red, green to red. Shit. And I was trying to aim for a, God dog it. Yep, right back on down to around that 512.50 mark. Definitely keep your eyes peeled on that to see if bulls gonna try to move in. And they do move in. It's gonna push right back on up to that 14.50 mark. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on that. Damn, man, I took my eyes off on it, and I didn't realize it moved that fast. It went back. It went back down that quick. God, dog. Man, that happened like in a flash. So we got that first H pattern here. So I want to see the bounce back on up where I can try to catch that second one. That second one back on down. Because I'm not going in for puts in no 512.50 where that can possibly be support between 512.50 and 512. I'm not, so I'm going to wait for it to push back on up towards resistance around that 514 to 514.50. I'm just waiting on that bounce back on up. Damn. Ain't nobody told me. None of y'all warned me about this. No, ain't nobody said nothing. I'm looking in my chats. Ain't none of y'all told me. Ain't none of y'all said, hey, man, SPY still falling. Y'all dirty for that. Y'all cold-blooded. Y'all could have gave me a heads up on that. Marty, Fix It, Scrooge, none of y'all. Y'all were just trying to take the profits for y'allself. Y'all left me hanging. That's what's up. Y'all dirty. Oh, shut up, Fix It. Y'all fire for that, boy. Y'all cold as ice. Y'all cold. Y'all could have told me it was falling the whole time. I'm telling y'all the price levels in the channel. I'm telling y'all from 516 to 512. Y'all could have said, oh, man, we heading down towards 512. Y'all little selfish MFers were trying to get all the money for yourself and didn't want to come in and be like, oh, AJ is falling. After y'all didn't profit. Y'all foul. Y'all foul. Cold-blooded. How dare y'all? That's what's up. Let me get y'all. If y'all did catch, hey, I ain't gonna lie. No hating on y'all. If y'all did catch it, shout out to y'all. But I did call it out. I told y'all, look, the channel we were in, 516, 514, to 512. If y'all did catch, got in around that 514.50 and rolled it on down to 512, shout out to y'all. Even though y'all was foul as hell for not telling me that. I'm gonna get y'all asses for that. It's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. I'm steady talking about me and Coldplay talking about SMCI, and y'all know y'all watching SPY drop, and y'all ain't say nothing. Oh, y'all cold. The only reason why I noticed that was because I looked at my ladder and I seen 512. I'm like, ain't nobody said nothing. Oh, y'all foul. Oh, y'all dirty. Y'all dirty. So dirty. I could have been in. Y'all cold-blooded for that one. All right, I got y'all. See the next time I try to give y'all alert. I could have been already in riding this down. Cold-blooded. Oh, I hope y'all get the bubble guts and y'all toilets don't work. Oh, I really do. And I hope as y'all getting close to that toilet, it's just pushing. Just bubbling. just just bubbles and bubbles, just bloop bloop bloop. And but nah, man, I'm just kidding. No, but if y'all did catch if y'all did catch it, man, shout out to y'all though, man. Shout out to y'all. Nah, Mr. Fix, I'm messing with y'all, man. But y'all are cold blooded for not keeping me updated. As I was talking about SMCI, you know y'all could have. I told y'all the areas. I told y'all 514.50. Now y'all know dang on well we was moving down this way. Y'all could have been like, man, Jay, hey, back to SPY. We had like 513.50. Man, hey, we back down almost at 512. Ain't nobody said nothing. That's cool. That's cool. That is cool. I could have been jumping in on my puts. Cause look what I missed up on too. Cause y'all did not remind me. Look what I just missed out on. Let me show y'all on how dirty y'all just did me. Why is my thing not coming up? Wait, where's my charts? Wait, why is my charts not popping up? Oh, here we go. Look what y'all just make me miss out on because y'all forgot to remind me as I was talking about SMCI. Look at this. Let me go back. Look what I just missed on. Thank you, team. Thanks, team. Thank you so much. Look at this. From $6 to $22. Thank y'all so much for reminding me. I love y'all. Y'all are the best. Thank you so much for helping me on this. Y'all are the greatest. Can't stand y'all. Can't stand y'all. You dirty somebodies. Oh. My heart. No, you didn't, Marty. Stop lying, man. Y'all didn't say nothing. Y'all steady profiting, just being sneaky as hell, not telling me nothing, and then y'all wait for y'all to make money. Then y'all be like, hey, Jay, hey, SPY falling. After y'all in pockets thousands of dollars. You dirty somebody. Oh, I could have been riding this with y'all, but y'all did me dirty. That is so cool of y'all. I got y'all. That's what's up. All right. I see where we are. I see what it is. I see what time it is, team. That's cool. All right. Okay. I'm totally messing with y'all. I'm messing with y'all. I putting, my trades that I miss, I put it on nobody. I take accountability for my own action. I was just clowning. It was just jokes. Just jokes, boss. I was just messing with you. Yeah, but that's on me, because again, I took my eyes off of off of SPY to watch SMCI. So that was on me too. Because I was trying to look for a setup to try to go in for a possible put on SMCI, and I took my eyes off of SPY. So me and co-player, man, we be going hard on pause. We be going hard in on SMCI. So let me look back at it. Yeah, so we should be bouncing back off of that 512.50 boss, and we should be trying to rotate because you already rotated from 516 back on down to 512, so you should be going on a rotation back on up. So that is a possibility we could be rotating if these bulls do move back in at 512.50. We could be seeing a rotation back up. So that is a possibility. I'm keeping it on watch, but I did miss this drop. And son of a bitch, I missed that drop. God dog. Ugh. God dog it. I could have caught it. That was like I said, that's on me too. So I'm not faulting y'all. That's on me. Because I could have got in at 516 and just rolled that bad boy down. That was on me. So I can't fault y'all for that. That's not y'all fault. That's not y'all responsibility either. That's my responsibility. So that was on me. Took my eyes off at SPY to look at SMCI and I missed it. But it's always another opportunity. So it rotated down, rotated up, going up, back down. So all it's doing is rotating. So just wait on the rotation. So if you're going for a put, wait for the rotation to go back up, catch those tops. So if you're going for calls, definitely watch this 512.50. If you do want to go for calls, watch this 512.50 to hold because you do have room to run back on up to 514. So definitely keep that on watch because you want 514, you want 512 to 512.50 to be your main support line if you're going in for a call. But do watch for those bulls to move in around 512, 512.50. If you're going in for a call, you do have room to run right back on up towards that VWAP around that 514 to 514.50. So you do have room to go in on calls. Again, it's up to y'all. You don't have to do it. But again, watch the rotation. If you want to get in now on the call, it's up to you. You can. Where the SPY is rotating back on up. So we rotated down. Now we're trying to rotate back on up. So it's up to you, team. If you want to go in right now on the call, it's up to you clearly. As long as that 512.50 holds in this channel, we're already at the bottom of the channel for the rotation back on up in the channel. So definitely just keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. God, I missed that. I missed that put opportunity. I ain't gonna lie. That's my fault. That's my fault. But like I said, don't jump in just yet. Just kind of wait. You know, wait on the failure pullbacks to make sure that 512.50 is gonna hold. You know, don't jump. Just just keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. Because you always gotta wait for the setups. Wait for the setups to happen. Wait for setups. Wait for bulls for the buys to move in. Right now, 512.50 is holding. 512.50 is definitely holding. You bounced off for that 512 to 512.50. So we are back in our channels. So make sure that these buys is going to move in at this 512.50 for the possible rotation back on up. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on that. So, man, I can't believe I just missed it. Man. Like I said, I was talking about SMCI the whole time, and then I so happened to look down, and I seen 512. I said, oh, shit, I missed it. It's like, crap. That's on me. Like I said, that's on me. That's on me. I can't fault nobody. That's definitely my fault. That was on me. My fault. I dropped the ball. That's why I hate trying to jump from stock to stock, because it throws me off on one, and then I miss a play. Sometimes why I hate doing that, but I got to help y'all because I know that's a part of my job. You know, sometimes it is don't get me wrong. I mean, Active was right what he said. It is a little bit tough to trade when you are going live, because you're trying to help so many people going from this stock to that stock, this stock to that stock, and you can't really focus on yours like you want to. So it does get a little tough, but you got to have the tough skin to do it. You know, we signed up for it. You know, that comes a part of the responsibility. So I'm definitely keep my eyes peeled for a move back on up. You know, if you do go for a call, anticipate a rotation back on up towards that 514 level. So right now, I'm definitely just watching, keeping this on watch for us to slowly rotate ourselves back on up. So man, I can't believe I did that. Could have been in around 516. We go. What was the high on this? 515.87. Well, that was close to 516. So I still could have got in and just rolled that bad boy on down. Or I could have caught that first green candle and rolled it on down. Either or, could have did it. Anybody in on the call? Anybody got in on the call around that 515, 512.50 for the rotation, for the rotation back on up? It's going to be a little bit up and down, a little bit of pullback, but as long as that 512.50 holds, you can start to slowly rotate yourself right back on up. So we rotated already up on the upside. Now we're trying to rotate now on this downside back on up. So we already rotated up, but we got rejected and came down. Now that we're trying to rotate now on the bottom side. So clearly like a little rotation like this. So that's the possible setup. You know, don't hold me to it, but that is the possible setup that could be taking place where you do rotate from 512.50 back on up to that 514 level. So that is the possible setup. So we just gotta let me go to my windows real quick so I can show y'all what I'm talking about. So if you look at it from 512.50 to 516, you can clearly see the rotation up, rotation down, for the possible rotation back on up, which it'll put you right back around at 514.50. We do break. We do see a rotation back up to 516. If we do give stuff again, rotate right back on down. So pretty much just watch the rotation. So just keep it on mind. Watch the rotation, team. But again, just wait for these bears to move in. Wait for the bulls to move in and wait for those pullback failures to make sure that this 515.50 is going to hold. So get a pullback failure. When you pull back here, We failed to pull back underneath 512.50, go right back on up. Expect another pullback to happen when you're going on a two-legged move on up. Kind of like we did for SPY, we went on a two-leg down. We went on the first pullback here, boom, back on up. Then the second leg, which led to a bigger drop. Because I told you it was going to be a two-legged pullback. So I did alert that we was going to have a two-legged pullback. That was your first pullback here, one leg. Second pullback here, second leg. Second leg is always your strongest. So definitely keep that on watch. Now that we watch for a two-legged run back on up, where you go, you get your first leg here, boom, and then you get another leg here, boom, and then you go back on up, where you get those pullback failures. So basically, let me break it down on the upside on what I mean. So we already know what it is on the downside. So we know what that is. So pretty much, you're going a two-legged pullback where you go here, one leg, boom, two leg, there you go. That's on the downside. Now on the upside, you do a two-legged pullback on up. When you go from here, you bounce, fail your pullback here, then kind of try to come back down again, fail your pullback here, and you start to slowly move back that way. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on that for that. For the failure pullback. So right now, 512.50 is still holding support line right now. So just keep your eyes peeled to see if the buyers are going to move in. Try to see if they're going to set a bear trap for those bears at these low areas where they try to move back on up. So definitely keep your eyes peeled. So we already got our first leg here. Boom, boom, boom. So wait on the second leg. Let's see if it's going to hold. If not, that H pattern can still. Man, I see another H pattern, but it's, man. See if it's going to hold at this 512 level. That's why I want to keep my eyes peeled on it. Because I do see it. I see a pullback. So we did test that area already. I want to see what's going to happen at this 512 level. See if we're going to get a failure pullback or will those bears come in at that 512 level. That's why I say just watch. Just keep on watch. Because you want to see if those buys are going to try to hold 512.50. Let's see what's going to happen. Will we get an actual pullback or will we get a pullback failure? Because you remember I told you, this is your first leg. Boom. Now we're trying to come right back down. Let's see. Bears are still coming in strong. 512.50. So there go that H pattern. Look like it still wants to form. But then your buys are still moving in at 512.50. So could we have a failure pullback? Could we have a failure pullback at 512.50? Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. Let's see what happens, team. Let's see if we're going to get a pullback failure. Nope. Bears are still coming in strong. Let's see. And then buys are still trying to push on up at 512.50. See, bears are trying to pull underneath, but the bulls won't let it. So if you pay close attention to see what's going to happen at this 512 level. Let's see if we have enough bulls to hold this key level, which will create a failure pullback. See, there you go, failure pullback. There it is. So you got your first pullback, boom. Second pullback, boom. Pullback failure, which that means that those bulls are trapping those bears, and you should start to slowly move back on up. Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. See what I mean? That's how you watch your pullback failures. You watch your legs on down. So let's see again. Here we go, pull it back again. Let's keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. Back down to 512.50 again. Here we go. Let's see. See what we get. Again, failing to pull back because buyers are pushing it back up. Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. 512.50. We move it over a little bit so you can see the price. 512.50. 512.50 still battling. Bears are trying to pull underneath it. Your buyers are sitting right at 512.50. Let's see if we get a pullback failure. Let's see what's going to happen. See how we close out on this candle. Can we close above 512.50 or will we close below 512.50? Keep it on watch. All right, we closed on top of it. So keep that on watch. Keep it on watch. 512.50 still trying to hold still. Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. $512.50. Still watch it. See, buyers are still sitting in this area. Buyers are still sitting. Boom, there it is. Let's keep it on watch. Let's see if they're going to move in. Pullback failure again. Let's keep it on watch. Let's see who's going to take over. Will the bulls move in strong and trap those bears and push it on up? Or will those bears take out that 512.50? Look like buyers are slowly trying to move in at this 512.50. They are trying to hold this level. Definitely trying to hold this level. So we got a failure pullback already. Again, failure pullback, failure pullback. So keep this on watch. 512.50. Buyers is trying to hold this level to push it back on up. Keep this on watch. Buyers are definitely moving in strong. 512.50. Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. Pullback failure. Here you go. Pullback failure once. Pullback failure twice. Here you go. Bulls are definitely guarding at 512.50. Keep that on watch. Boom. There it is. Told you. Man, just got to read the room, baby. Got to read the room. Read it. It's easy to read this. It's not hard at all. It's not hard at all to read this. It's very simple. That's why I say wait on confirmation. Wait for the Bulls to move in. Boom. There it is. But now y'all see how I read that? You see how I read it? I said wait on the pullback failures. I said if you want to get in at 512, wait on those pullback failures. Boom. There it is. Told you. Come on, man. Come on, man. There it is. Who got in at 512.50? Who got in at 512.50? I told you. Pullback failures. I told you. Watch out for your pullback failures. Boom. Bulls move in. Boom. Trap those bears. Push back on up. I told you. Wait for that rotation. Wait for that rotation. Hey, did I not call it? Marty? Scrooge? Hey, did I not call it? Who else I was talking to in here? Mr. Fix It? Who else I had in the building talking with me? Who else I had? Coldplay, all of y'all. Hey, didn't I not call it out? Didn't I not call this? Pullback failures. I told you. All you do once you get that first bounce, that's your first leg. Wait for that next leg to come out. Because normally your second leg will create a higher low pattern. So as you see, we fell underneath 512.50, then came right back on up above 512.50. From this point, the only thing we was going to watch was failure pullbacks. See if those bears were going to try to pull back underneath 512.50. They didn't succeed. Bulls move in. Boom. Held above 512.50. Try to pull back again. Couldn't do it. Bulls moved in. Boom. Here we go again. So, yeah, definitely. Keep this on watch. Keep this on watch. How high did we go? How did we go? 513. Let me keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. Let's see where we go from here. See, me, I want to, man. I wanted that 512.50, man. I mean, at 514.50 because it was right where the VWAP is. See, me personally, I want to see it go back to the VWAP or close to the area or back around at 512.50 for me to go for a nice put opportunity. Man, I want to see it spike back up. I want to see a nice run back on up towards the VWAP around that 514-ish mark to 514.50 because we know 516 is strong resistance. So we know this area is possible support where you can slowly rotate back on up to 514.50. I mean 514 to 514.50. So all I want to do is see a nice rotation back up towards those resistant levels. So that's all I'm anticipating. I just want to see a nice little move back on up. Nice little move back on up. So right now, 512.50 is definitely holding. We are slowly rotating. As I was telling y'all guys, you rotated up, you rotated down, to possibly rotate back on up. So that's why I want to see the rotation slowly move its way back on up towards that 514 to 514.50 again, because we know that that's a strong resistance area. So I definitely want to wait on that for a nice little move back up. See if we're going to get it. What time it is right now? 10:30. So we don't have no major news. We do have a 30-year bond auction at 1, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check that, make sure. Let's see. Yeah, 30-year bond auction at 1 o'clock, team. 1 o'clock, team. Man, I would have been out of my dang trade already. Oh, I can't stand you guys. Y'all ain't tell me. Spot was dropping. Oh, I'm gonna fight y'all in the handicap spot in the parking lot at Walmart. I'm gonna get y'all. Could have been out of this. I could have been out of my trade a long time ago. I'm standing me and Cole place, going over our place for SMCI, and y'all ain't telling me that spy dropping the whole time because y'all being so selfish to take money for y'allself and leave me out. Y'all, we at the dinner table, y'all eating all the food, and y'all want to give me the scraps. I see what it is. Trying to treat me like a pigeon, trying to give me some breadcrumbs and crap and crackers. I want that. I don't want that. So, since y'all can't alert me when I'm looking at other stuff, I'm going to have to go to my reliable alert system. So I'm gonna go to my alerts. So in case I don't, I do take my eyes off of this bad boy. You know what? I'm setting an alert. Since my fellas can't hit me up and alert me when something is taking place because they want to be selfish and take money for themselves. You greedy MFers. You greedy MFers. That's cool. Back to my alerts I go. That's cool. Get y'all asses. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make my own alerts. So let me set up 2 of them. Say if I'm watching SMCI. Hey, they didn't took the money and ran. I can't believe that. They left me at the bank. We all doing a bank robbery together, and they left me in the bank. They left. They jumped in the van and just left my ass stranded. So I can get, everything get put on me. I see how it is. Marty, Scrooge. Who else left me stranded? Who else left me stranded at the bank? Who else it was? Mr. Fix-It. All left me stranded at the bank while they committed the bank robbery and took the money and left me over there with the receipts. I'm gonna get y'all asses. I'm gonna get y'all. The bank robbers robbed the robber. You dirty somebodies. I'm gonna get y'all. All right, here we go. Coldplay. Cause like I said, me and Coldplay was working on a game plan together. So let's see. And we are pushing back up, like I said, Coldplay, back up to that 940. All right, as I anticipated. I'm still anticipating around. Man, it gotta be above 960. Scrooge. Coldplay. I think we're going higher than for 940, to be honest, boss. I think we're going way higher than that. I think we're going way back up. I mean, we do get that. We know those buys move in. I definitely think we can go back up to that 960 mark. I really, really do believe that. So let me set up another one for 960 because I think we got room to still run heavy. Let me keep my eyes peeled on that. I mean, you agree, Coldplay? What you think, boss? You agree on that? You think we can get a higher blast above that 940 mark? I mean, it looks like it because we got so much volatility right now. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't. Because right now, this look where we at. I mean, this definitely blasting off the 940 already. So, if we blasting already up the 940, remember that U-shape I was telling you about? We make it that complete U-shape I talked about earlier. I mean, I don't know if we're going to go all the way to 980. I mean, 960, I think for sure. I mean, we U-shaping, definitely a U-shaping back on up. So, I definitely think we're going to go above 940. I think 960, to be honest. So, let me set an alert just in case, I do take my eyes off of this one because, people don't like to alert me around here. Leave me stranded. Like an ugly chick on a blind date. So, let me see. Let me see what we got. All right, and I'm going to set another one at 950 just in case we do break above 940 because we'll be $10 away from 960. So let me create 2 alerts. 2 alerts. All right, I got 2 alerts from 940 to 960 because that would be a $20 run up. And the mid area would be 950. So we break back. That'll put us in this channel. That'll put us in the channel of 940 to 9. Because right now we're in a big channel. Oh, okay, I see it now. Okay, so you got 920, 940, 960. So 960 would be your top. 940 would be your midpoint. And 920 would be your bottoms. Okay, so I definitely see that. So 940 would be your first challenge. I see that now. So if we change that to yellow, let's just do this Coldplay. So we change 940 to yellow. That'll be our midpoint. And then we change this red to green. That'll be your bottoms. If we look at it from a channel standpoint. So 920, 940, 960. So right now we broke above 920. So that is, goddamn. Spy already? Goodness. Hold up, man. Wait a minute. God, dog. Man, everything just taking off. It's just all over the place. Okay, I gotta focus on one because I'm gonna just get thrown off. I'm trying to focus on both, man. They all like all the alarms are going off. Jeez. Crap. It's not giving me no room. Up. Who called a rotation? Marty, Scrooge, Coldplay. Who else hit me up? Mr. Fix It. Who called the rotation? I told you. And all the ones are watching me on Tradecaster, which I know y'all watching. Y'all ninja watching, ain't saying nothing. Even on YouTube, because I see the views. Didn't I not call a rotation? Don't lie. YouTube watchers, Tradecaster watchers, whoever. Didn't I not call out a rotation? Didn't I not say a rotation? Didn't I not say it was going to rotate? Who called out the rotation? I called it. Why is my thing looking like that back behind me? Wait, what is this? Is that my light? Oh, I do see it. I told you I was going to rotate up, rotate down, to rotate right back on up towards that 514. I called it. Marty, Marty, my right-hand man, he always riding with me. So that's why he's my top mod on Tradecaster and YouTube. You need to get on whatchamacallit too. So I can mod you on everything. Try to mod you all over the place. Giving you that title, man. Try to get you everywhere. Yep, I told you it's gonna rotate right back on up. So that's what I'm waiting on the rotation. Trading days, appreciate the two boss for the support, man. He said he's seen it. I mean, I told you I was gonna rotate. You rotate down from 516, rotate up to 516, I apologize. Rotate down to 512, back on up, because now you're gonna be in the mid area of 514, because in the middle of 512 to 516 is the mid area of 514. So you then went up, went down, moving back on up. Before you get back up to these areas, you're gonna have to get to where? 514. So I told you it was going to be a rotation. As you can see, even on my 15-minute time frame here, you go down, you go back on up, and in the areas of 514 to 514.50. So I'm definitely keeping my eyes peeled on that team. I'm waiting for the rotation. Oh, well, okay. Trading days. If you seen it, did you jump in on it? Did you jump in at 512.50? Did you jump at 512.50 in profit? I did. I called out 512.50. Did y'all profit? Cause y'all have been up a dollar. Who jumped in on the call? Don't lie. Who jumped in on the call? I alerted it. Y'all can't say I didn't. I told y'all 512.50. 512.50 holds. It was gonna run. It was gonna move back on up. Y'all have been up almost like a dollar now. You could have caught a quick scalp. Who caught it? Who rode it? Who jumped in? 512.50. Who got in? Be honest. I called it. Trading days, I called it, boss. I called it out. I said it. I called it. You jumped in on it? You got in? Did you get in for a call for a possible scalp? I mean, we're still going up because you're still up a dollar. So if we go up to 514, you'll be up what? $1.50. And if it goes up to 514, you'll be up at $2. Shout out to you, boss. Oh, so you got in. So you did. All right. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, boss. No. What about you? Because I know you be doing it too. I know you ain't missed that play. No. I just seen you. I know you ain't missed it. Trade Life, what about you, boss? Argle, what about you? Did y'all jump in? I called it. I called them plays. Did y'all do it? I told y'all 512.50 hold. And boy, I say still holding. Shout out to you, boss. Because you still got room to rotate. Because the VWAP isn't all the way till, what is that, 513.87. But if you round it on off, the area that they're trying to push to is 514. So definitely keep that on watch. You're going to get some little pullbacks here and there. But the main area I'm aiming for if I was going for a put would be 514. But you got in at 512. You got room to run up to 514. So definitely keep that on watch. Boom, 513. Boom! Ooh! Oh, let's see if we get that push to 514 trading days. Let's see. Let's see if we get it to 14. You're only 40 cents away from that bad boy. Let's see if we get it. Let's see if we get it, boss.
Jeremy B says, I saw the play and sat back. There's a Fed member talking. I chickened out. SMCI. Where we at? My alert went off. Boom! Oh, calling them boys left and right. Look at them. 940. Cold play. I told you. Oh, all right. What's the next area I called out? 960. 960. We on top. Coldplay. Coldplay. Look. Ooh. Coldplay. Man, I told you. That bad boy ripping. I told you I called out 960 to 980. Man, we calling these bad boys. Let's go. God dog. Let me see if my alert. My next alert will probably go off at 950. I got to aim for 960. 960 is the next area. Let's see if we hold above 940. Let's see. 940, the next area I'm calling out is 960. So in order for it to get 960, my alarm is going to get triggered at 950. So let's see. That bad boy about to be setting off in about $8 more. All right, back to SPY. How high did we go on SPY? Where we at? How high did we go? 513.82. 513.82. 513.82. 513.82. Like I said, I mean, trading days. If you want to take it at 513.50, I mean, you still up $1. I mean, still a scalp if you want to take it. It's up to you because we did hit the VWAP. So if you want to take it at 513.50, it's up to you, boss. You can take it, or if you want to hold it. But I mean, if you're up $1, depending on how many shares you got, I mean, I would just take profit because you're already hitting the VWAP already. So you hit the VWAP. I called out the VWAP already. So we did hit that. Okay. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on it. Again, it's up to you. I mean, you can get out, like I said, if you got in at 512.50 and you're already up at 513.50, you're already up $1. You know, you can get out at $1, take that profit, or it's up to you. If you want to hold and see if we're gonna get that push still back on up to 514, it's up to you too, boss. It's definitely your account. It's your choice. You know, so I did call out the alert. I did alert 512.50. So it's up to you, boss, what you want to do. I'm just letting you know. You know, just letting you know. Because, I mean, it's still bullish right now. We're still reversing. We just got to get above that VWAP. We got to get above that VWAP for that push of 514. So, right now, we're still sitting at 513.70, 513.60. See if we get that push on up to 514. Let's see. Because it looked like it still wants to push up to 514. It still looks like it wants to push up to 514. But just do remember, you do have that overhead of that VWAP still sitting right here. That's the reason why I'm saying it. Just it's up to you. It's up to you, boss. Because, I mean, you're going to get a little pullback because you're underneath the VWAP until you break above it. So, just letting you know, Because, again, I care about you guys. I just want to make sure, you're getting your money's worth. So, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Option trade, 7515. Thanks for alert, boss. All right. Appreciate you, boss. So, shout out to you. So, you went for it. Because, like I said, we can still go up to 514. The only thing I was saying because we had the VWAP. So, that's all I'm just saying. Just be mindful of that until we break the VWAP. And then you also have the 50. So, again, we still have the opportunity to push back up to 514 and 514.50. But I was just saying be mindful of the VWAP. That's the only thing I was just calling out. Just be mindful of the VWAP. Because that's still up and it's pushing. Let's see. Are we going to get it? 514. I called out the rotation. 514. That'll be my first alert. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if we're going to get it. We got to break that VWAP. Definitely got to break the VWAP. I want to see if my alert going to trigger. So that was what? If we go up to 514, that'll be what? $1.50? Yeah, that'll be $1.50. $1.50 call on that. If we go up to 514.50, that'll be $2. That'll be a $2 profit for whoever got in on the SPY at 512.50. 512.50. Okay. What we look like on SMCI? All right, we're still holding above it. So we haven't triggered off my other alarm just yet. I still think we got some ways to push. Because that bad boy still got some ways to go before we hit that trend line. So I'm definitely keeping on watch. 960 to 980. We may not. I don't think we're going to get 980. I think 960 for sure. 960 for sure we can definitely get. All right, go back to SPY. What we got on SPY right now. See that little pullback. That's why I say just be mindful of trading days. That's why I say be mindful of that VWAP until we break it. So from that 512.50 up to here, you had $1 profit from 512.50 to 513.50. You was good so far. Take that scalp. Boom, boom, boom. Done with that. The next setup, again, we break above VWAP. We have room to go back up to that 14 level, to 514.50. So we did rotate. We're definitely rotating right now. We have not went all the way up to that mid mark yet. So definitely keep that on watch. Keep it on watch. Because it looks like it wants to break it. It does look like it still wants to push up to that 514 level. So I'm definitely keeping it on watch. SMCI, where we at right now? 941. All right, cool. We still haven't touched that 960 mark just yet. Again, SPY, I am anticipating 514 and 514.50 because we already got rejected here at 516. The next key level is going to be around 514.50. So let me see. Let me see if I can see an H pattern on my 15-minute time frame on this side. Let's go back. Let's go back. Right. I see somewhat of an H pattern still setting up. Now that's around 514. 514 to 5, because I think 514.50 would be a little too high. We may get it, we may not, but the VWAP is lining up around that 514 mark. So.
Jeremy B says, ESPN reporting O.J. Simpson dies of cancer.
Oh, damn. Rest in peace to O.J. Appreciate you for the alert, Trey Life. Appreciate you, boss. Rest in peace to OJ. So you see what I mean? Trading days is why I was telling you to be careful. You see that VWAP? See, we haven't broke it out yet. That's still considered resistance until you break above it. That's why I was just telling you to take profits while you have it, just in case we didn't break it. That's why I told you. As soon as you see this VWAP, yeah, take your profits, boss, because here we go pulling back down. So be careful right now. But I think you say you're already out. So shout out to you for taking that profit. Shout out to you. SMCI. Still watching that bad boy. Come on. Let me see. I'm watching this 940 mark. I want to see exactly. Because you still got room to run. Run this way until we do get a nice pull, a nice sell-off. So I definitely want to still see it keep pushing. Oh, you better not start dropping already. Don't you even start. Keep going. You might as well keep pushing. I want you to go up as far as you can on that trend line. And that's around 960. Keep pushing. You got about $20 to go, SMCI. Come on now. Don't do this. Keep pushing. All right, we're still getting rejected underneath that VWAP team on SPY. So we are getting this little rejection. That is starting that H, like that upper portion of that H. Because you got that sell off here for that bounce back on up to get stuffed. So, man, I was trying to see who's going to actually get the 14. We ain't going all the way up to 14, though. Dang it. Let me see. I still want to see if we're going to get one more push at least, man. I want to see if we're going to get one more push before we start dumping. I wanted as close to that 14 and that, well, we're already close to the VWAP. But, man, I thought we were going for the 514 touch. Come on. Give me one more touch, man. One more touch. We're still in the same time frame. I want to see if we're going to get a nice little push back on up. And then as we cross over to this time frame, get stuffed and come back on down. See, I want this frame here, this time frame where you see these boxes. See, I want this to happen. I want this to go up while we're still in this time frame. Hit around these highs and then reverse on down if that's the case, if we do get stuffed. But I was anticipating 514.50, but it's going to be some resistance around 514.50 to 514. So I'm just trying to figure it out as we do go into this next time frame. I don't want this to be the top though, man. I want to push, keep pushing. Push on up to 514. Keep pushing, man. I want us to get a nice little push while we're still in this time frame. I want it to go up as high as it can until we cross over into this time frame. So keep pushing. Come on, man. Come on. Don't start losing momentum yet. Keep pushing. Because it looks like you want to still go up. How many more candles we got left in this one? One more after this one. So I want to see this one get high, like push high towards that VWAP. I want to see a gap up towards that 514. I don't want to see it start turning yet. Come on, man. Keep pushing. Come on. Where we at right now? 513.60. Come on, man. SMCI, where we at? We still holding above 940. Still think we got room to run up to that 960 mark. So I'm still keeping it on watch. I'm waiting for my alarm to set off. I still think we got room to run this way for another push. One more push. Give me one more to go. One more. because let me look at Nvidia too. So Nvidia, we done broke out of that 880 mark on that. So let me see. So we broke out of what, downtrend on Nvidia? Did we? Let me make a bigger frame, and then I apologize. I'm just trying to pinpoint the tops, team, because I mean, don't get me wrong, I want to go for a short, but I want to definitely make sure I have this well calculated. So we did break out of that downtrend on Nvidia already. So boom, 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 boom. We reversed, broke on out of the downtrend, going back up towards the 900s. So I have 900. That's my top. So how far can Nvidia go? Because we are reversing right now. We are definitely going on an uptrend. We broke out of the downtrend. Well, I can see a lot of resistance at. I see a big red candle at 910. But 900 itself is going to be natural resistance. So from 900 to 910, it's heavily guarded by bears. And up to what is this, 935? Is this 935? I'm trying to get the damn numbers. I can't. In between. It looked like 35 almost. Is that 36? No, it is 35-ish. I'm trying to see if I can find a pattern, team. That's all I'm trying to do. So right now, let me see something here. Oh, let me reverse it. Let me reverse my trend line. Go from, could I be starting here maybe? Doing it like this? Doing it this way maybe? Where you bounce on up. So let me take off, because we already bounced off of 840 up to 860, 880. So if you're going by 20s, the next area is 900, and then from that is 920. So how high are you trying to push? Where's like a strong guarded area on Nvidia? Trying to go back up to 900 for sure. I can already know that. I can see that clearly. 900. Boom, boom. Let me see something. Hold up. 840. 840. And what is this? 960? Maybe? Is that 960? Let me see something. Hold up. So 960, 940. Let me remove these real quick. Let me see something. See if I see anything. Take this off. Come on. Take this off. Take this off. This line off. Well, no, because it should be in the middle. That's kind of like the mid area. So it looks like it's rotating up and down in this channel pattern. Oh shoot! Did I remove it? Oh, I did. You see the pattern I'm seeing? Coldplay. It looked like a nice rotation, rotating up, rotating down. Now we had those bottoms. It rotated all the way down from that 960 down to that 840, from 840 back up to 960, from 960 back down to 840. It's like it's still rotating between those two main prices of 840, 960. So you can see right here the rotation. You see that? Rotates. You see that? 960, 840, back up to 960, back down to 840. So it's like it's rotating in between this area. That's what it looked like it's doing. So, so the area 900. Seems like 900 would be the first area of resistance it's gonna test as it's jumping on up from that 840 back up. That's a $60 move, so that's back up to 900. So where we at right now? 886. So you only got $20 till we hit that 900 mark. So 900. Let me see. I'm trying to see how I can read this real quick. Should I look at it from a downtrend standpoint or should I look at it from an uptrend standpoint? So if I look at it from an uptrend standpoint and I do this, duplicate this, but that's that's way too high. I don't like this setup too much because it's not matching. Yeah, I don't see. Boom, boom. I see this. If I look at it from this standpoint, duplicate this again. So we gotta have a mid area. So that look like the mid area here. Right where you bounce at. Bounce, bounce, bounce. So this area, so this would be green, right? So this would be your green mark. Put that bold. So that'll be your support. Because you bounce. This would be somewhat of your mid area where you go on up. And this is the area where you get topped out. Because you didn't, even though you broke out here, you topped out majority of the times at this line here. So let me see something real quick. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so if I shrink this up, because you rotate from that green line to that red line, back to this yellow line. So it's like you're rotating within this channel here. So the next area, because I mean, look at the lines, Coldplay. See how it bounces perfectly off that yellow line? Bounce, bounce, and then you're underneath it. So the high levels underneath that area would be 9. So it got to be around 910-ish then, ish. Yeah, it got to be 910. Because you go, like I said, we do get a breakout above 9. 910 would be around where that yellow line is. And that yellow line is a strong support and resistance. Because anytime you hit that yellow line, you move on up, move on up, move on up, move on up. Anytime you're underneath it, you're going down. So, and then your indicators are still pointing down. So, let me look at SPY. Shoot. Appreciate you. Where we at now? SPY, back on SPY. Oh yeah, that H pattern is still forming. Let me see. It's still trying to push high though. Let me see. See where we're gonna go. I still say 514. 514 can look like it still want to push. 514 to 514.50. I'm just want to keep my eyes peeled to see what that bad boy's trying to. See that? My alert about to go off. I told you it was rotating, Marty. I told you it was going to rotate. First leg on down first. Leg 1. Leg 2 going on a higher low build. You can see that. You can see the uptrend. You can clearly see it. See that? Boom, boom, boom. Uptrend. There it is. So, and what it's trying to move to on this uptrend? 514. So, uptrend it is. And I still think we're going to run up towards 514. I'm waiting on it. Cause I still think it's going to push. I mean, you got those buys still trying to move in. 514.50. Yeah, somewhere around that bracket because we know for sure 516 is strong resistance. But the main area is going to be that 514.50 because it has history. So if you go back across the board, 514.50. I mean, yeah, and you're right on 515 as well because even when you try to break above 514.50, you ran up as high as 515 and came back on down. But yeah, you are definitely correct about that. But the main area is 514.50 because that's mainly where your bodies. The bodies of the candles mainly stayed underneath 514.50, but the wicks of the candle ran up to 515. See, the bodies mainly stayed underneath 514.50, but the wicks ran up towards the 515s. So that's why I'm definitely keeping it on watch. So I'm still anticipating 514.50. I'm not taking my eyes off this. Because we should because the thing about it, we shouldn't have to channel anymore because we don't have no more data. Because normally we channel a lot of the times if we have a major data coming out the next day. Because you know how it normally does that. So like, okay, let me show you for example. What was coming out today, right? PPI data. What did it do the day before? After we got that drop, what did it do yesterday? It channeled. See that? Channeled and then went on the move. CPI data, what did it do? CPI data, where was it at? The day before, what did it do the day before? Channeled. CPI data came out, it dropped. So it normally channels around economic data, main economic data. But with the economic data being out of the way now, the CPI data and the jobless claims being out of the way, it should be now based back off of volatility again. So we shouldn't have to see too much of no more consolidation, like any more channeling. We should be starting to see some good moves coming up because all your data's are out of the way. So it's really nothing to hold it or make it channel again until we get more news or whatever. But it still looks like an H pattern setting up on my 15. So if I take this off that trend line, I mean, you can clearly see that with a naked eye. So let's remove that drawing. Remove drawing. Yeah. So it still just look like a H pattern still setting up here on my 15 time frame. That's why I'm just keep my eyes peeled on that. Let's see. It does still look like an H pattern want to set up. So I'm just keep my eyes peeled. So let me go back to the Windows chart because it does still look like it wants to do this. Bounce off of that 512, back up to that 514 where you get stuffed and start to slowly move back on down for a downtrend. So definitely keep my eyes peeled on that key level from that 514 to 514.50 to see if we're going to start a downtrend soon. Because you already got your tops. So from 516, in order for us to have that downtrend to start, it's going to go by twos. So from 516 to 514, it's going to start your downtrend. So that's why I want to see exactly as we go towards these highs to see where that a possible H can start forming. Because it was almost something like this one, even though it was way up here. So you went from 516, 514, you know, you kind of started the downtrend. You kind of can see the pattern just a little bit. So we already know our tops is at for today is 516. So the next area underneath is going to be 514. And SPY's moving by twos. And as you can see, it's slowly getting stuffed right at that area, around that 514. We haven't touched it yet, but it's getting close. Because what's the high? 513.92. So you see that? Slowly starting to make that arc. See that? It's getting weak. Here we go. There go that arc. 514. So we haven't touched it all the way completely. The highest we went was 513.92. So here we go. We should be soon starting the pattern, that H pattern. If those bears are going to move in and keep it underneath 514, the H pattern should start commencing where you get stuffed at 514, back down to 513, back down to the floor of 512.50, and for the crack of 512. So that's why I'm just keep my eyes peeled to see if we're going to soon start reversing. Soon. Definitely see an H pattern right here, and you're getting stuff right underneath 514. And I do see some upper shadows. Still trying to hold. That's why I want to see if we're gonna still stay getting stuffed, even if those bulls try to move back in and try to push, to see if those bears gonna keep them underneath 514. And I mean, look like they're trying. Them bears look like they're about to start coming in heavy. Bears do look like they're about to start coming in heavy. Look like the H pattern is about to soon take place, team. Let's see. It's going to try to push right back up to that VY, probably 514. We may not even go up that high. Cool. What was this area? 513.50. Because remember, 50-cent increments. So 514.50, 514, 513.50, 513, 512.50, 512. So 513.50 right here. They're gonna try to hold that area because it's moving down by 50-cent increments. So you already lost 516 and all the way down to 514.50. You lost 514.50 down to 514. Now you tested 513.50 for the move back down to 513 all the way down to 512.50 for the crack of 512. So it's just 50-cent increments. It's just slowly moving like 50-cent increments. So that's why I'm going to keep my eyes peeled on this 513.50 here, which we are getting stuffed underneath, 513.50. So next area on down is 513, back down to 512.50. Slowly, like I said, it's slowly coming in. So we're already topping out so far at these low areas underneath 514. Right where my alert is at, it's like you're getting stuffed right underneath 514. Right here, 514. Boom, 514. Getting stuffed every single time you try to bounce, you get rejected. You bounce, you get rejected. So I'm just keeping my eyes peeled on this 514 level because those bears are sitting somewhere in this area right where that VWAP is at. So here we go pushing again. Let's see. Let's see how high they can try to push. Because see what they're trying to do is they're trying to stay above 513.50. They're trying to stay above 513.50 because, again, those bears need to take out 513.50 because, again, you're going to lose another 50 cents. So let's see what's going to happen at this 513.50 mark. So they're trying to push above and hold above 513.50 for sure. Let's see if they can hold it. Let's see if those bulls can hold it. Can they hold above 513.50? Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch, team. Keep your eyes peeled on that. How are we looking on the 180 chart as far as SPY? Is it a green candle or a red candle? Where we at? Still a red candle. So still a red candle at 516. So we topped out at 516. Red candle back on down underneath 514.50. So it still looked like almost like a bear flag set up on that 180 chart, somewhat. So I'm trying to see exactly what he's trying to. I think they're still trying to push towards that 514, but you got a lot of bears sitting in this area. And that H pattern is definitely trying to form right at 514. The arc around 514 still got room, still got room to move this way. So it's gonna still gonna see some up and down around here until we make a complete arc. You go from that time frame to this time frame, probably back on down. So it's gonna take these two time frames to give you exactly what to basically give you the confirmation you need. So as we going from this box to this box, let's see what happens around this 514 mark as we are slowly, these candles start to build up in each time frame. So as we go this way, let's see what happens around this 514 level. Definitely keep your eyes peeled around this 514 and 514.50 level. So here we go, getting stuffed again. Let's see. Let's see. Keep it on watch, team. Keep it on watch. Yep, there we go again. Let's see. Keep it on watch. 514. 514 is still holding up. Bears are still sitting right here. So I want to see if these bulls going to try to take out the bears. Right now, the bears are winning because they're not allowing them to cross back over 514. So, which is going to basically add more pressure to those buyers. So definitely want to keep my eyes peeled at this 514 level that we still haven't broken above yet. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're still on the uptrend, but we still haven't broken 514 yet though. So even if we look at it from an uptrend standpoint, from here to here, keep it on watch. So we're on this trend line. From here, from this trend line to 514, we are in a somewhat of an ascending triangle, but also on a downtrend too, that I'm noticing. So let's see which way. Here we go again with this crossroad crap. We'll see who's going to take over. That's what it looked like. So around these two key areas, who is going to take over in this area here? Fix this just a little bit. Little bit. So it should be around at 5. Oops. I think I got that correct. Should be around 514. Let me see. If you push back up 514, yeah, I think that's right. So you're kind of in a crossroads right now. Kind of in a crossroads between the downtrend and the uptrend. And again, 514 is going to be very important key. Bears are winning right now because they're still stuffing them underneath 514. So therefore, again, if we crack this uptrend, that means that downtrend is going to continue for a descending wedge this way towards 1250. So if say for instance we do to crack this trend line, right? Say for instance we crack, bears move in heavy. Now you can focus on a descending wedge pattern forming back down this way for a possible squeeze down. So definitely keep that on watch. That's why I'm just keep my eyes peeled. However, if the bulls continue to hold, it will create an uptrend towards an ascending triangle this way. So we are either going to go on an ascending triangle above 514.50, or will we go down, stay underneath 514.50, 514 back on down towards 512 on a descending wedge. So you got two ways to go. We're in a crossroad right now between an uptrend for an ascending triangle for the break above 514.50 or a descending wedge for the crack of 512.50. So it's going to go either way. Who is going to take over? Who's going to take place? Either the bulls are going to conquer the 514, 514.50 for the push on up, or will the bears conquer for the 513 to 512.50 on down? So one of these two. I got my contracts pulled up, boss. I'm still keeping my eyes. Like I said, my main price is 514.50. I'm just still watching 514.50. It's just right now this week 514.50 has been just playing a major role in the market this week. So that's why I haven't taken my eyes off of 514.50 because it's like a golden key to me. That's why I'm just keeping my eyes peeled to see. Right now, bulls are trying to move, slowly move in. Where we at? 513.80. Here we go. So bulls are trying to push. Here, boom. There it is. I say down, swear above. Yeah, I'm watching this. Trying to push up to me that level I called out. We called out. You called out what? 514, 515. I said 514.50. So I still got my area in motion. Still watching. Still watching. Keep my eyes peeled on it. So we're still going on this uptrend, still towards that 514.50. My eyes is still on 514.50. I still want to see exactly where we're going to push to. So 514.50 is definitely important to me. It's going to be an important key to me. Are we going to break above 514.50 and run on up? Or will we run up to 514.50 and come right back on down? So it's still testing underneath 514 itself. So we still getting weak on just under 514 itself. We haven't even touched 514.50 yet. SMCI still ain't doing nothing. Still. Nope. It's channeling right now. Still holding on top at 5940. So nothing yet on SMCI. So go back to SPY. What we doing on SPY still? Look like them bears are literally trying to move in and keep them on that downtrend. It's trying to stay right underneath 514. 514. So back underneath 514 again. 514. Look like that downtrend is trying to win. That downtrend is definitely trying to win. Got an upper shadow. No trade for me yet, team. So I'm just still waiting to see exactly which way SPY really wants to go. Whether we want to break above 514.50 for the upside or stay underneath 514.50 for the downside. So that's why I have my two lines here for an uptrend possibility and a downtrend possibility. So that's why I'm watching both to see whether the bulls are going to take over for the ascending triangle or will the bears take over for the descending triangle. So between 512 and 514 is going to be crucial right now because that is a top and this is your bottoms. And bears are still fighting to stay underneath 514. They are definitely still pushing down. They're definitely trying to keep them underneath 514. I mean, you can clearly see it. I still haven't got no signal yet. You know me, I like to look for signals. I mean, I can use this as a signal, for H pattern, but I want to see a nice little sell-off. I want to see a good solid red candle. Give me confirmation that the bears are moving in heavy. The bears are definitely moving in heavy. So right now, I'm still trying to hold up, so I haven't jumped in yet. So I'm just still keeping on watch as we still trying to hold up on top of this trend line. So like I said, 514 is going to be a crucial key because 514 is going to be a key either to the upside towards 516 or it's going to be a key to the downside back down to 512. So that's why I'm just keeping my eyes peeled on this specific area. I'm not taking my eyes off on it because we haven't tested and went back up to test it yet so far. But you do have room to run back up to 514.50. So that's why I'm just keeping my eyes peeled to see if those bulls are going to try to move back in and try to push it back up towards that 514.50. Now, the reason why I'm so fixated on 514.50, we haven't went back up to test it yet. So we don't know what it's going to do. So we haven't ran back up to it. So it's not like we hit and fell. We haven't touched it yet. We fell underneath it, yes, but we haven't went back up to test it on the upside. So that's why I'm just kind of keeping my eyes peeled on that level to see what's going to actually happen as it tries to test around that 514.50 level. Basically, will it get stuffed? Will your bears move in and come back on down? Or will we break out above 514.50 for the run on up? So that's why I'm just waiting in anticipation to see if we're going to have enough room, if those bulls going to have enough juice to push back up to that 514.50 level. So I'm just still sitting on my hands waiting to see if we're going to still try to push back on up. Jay, look at yesterday's 5-minute time frame.
215. Yeah, well, that's why I said I agree with you, Marty. That's why I said we go back here to yesterday. That's why I stated. I said right here. Let's go back a little bit. Let's go back. That's why I said, yeah, the wicks ran up to 515, and I agree with you. But the bodies of the candles themselves stayed underneath 514.50. So it ran up to 515, but those bears came in and pushed it where? Right underneath. Look at the bodies of the candles. The bodies themselves stayed underneath where? 514.50. But again, yeah, the wicks ran up to 515 here, but the bodies 514.50. So that's where the stuff came in at. Like the bodies, like you couldn't go underneath. After that, you just push right back on down. So that's why I say I agree with you at the 514 level. 515, I'm sorry, 515 level. But if you notice, 514 played a major key because you channeled him. Even, despite of the 515, where was the overall channel? Going in from yesterday into going in from yesterday into today, what was the main focus though? What was the main focus price point? What was the focus of the channel going in from yesterday into today? 514.50. So if you notice, even though we got the little 515 touches with the wicks, look where you mainly channeled at. 514.50, 512.50, 514.50, 512.50. You channeled from yesterday going into today. Now we'll be back under 514.50. So that's why I want to keep my eyes peeled as we go up to 514.50, up to 515. Again, I agree with you. So that's why I want to see what's going to happen as we try to retest 514.50 once again, and we are still trying to push. So here we go. So that's why I'm keeping my eyes peeled on 514.50 to see, because I don't think we should see no more channels because we don't have any more data coming out. Tomorrow we got some small data, nothing major. So that's why I'm like, we should see some volatility today after the PPI data and the jobless claims came out. So we should be going back to just normal volatility, which is why I'm just sitting on my hands to see on how we're going to set up. Because again, if you go by halves, 9:30 to 12:30, let's see on how this half is going to perform. And then after our 30-minute break, let's see on how the second half is going to perform from 1 to 4. So we want to see on how the first half is going to close out, and then we're going to see on how the second half is going to continue. So that's why I want to see exactly. We already know we got a high of 516 because that was the push at the beginning of the market. So you just want to ask yourself, do we have enough bulls to push back up to 516, or will we get stuck at 514.50 and actually start to come back on down? So that's why I'm just keeping my eyes peeled to see what's going to happen at these key levels, because these are going to be crucial levels from this 514.50 up to 516. Why are those levels important? Because if we go back again into the past, yesterday, what did it run up to? 516, came back on down. What was the second level? 514.50, came back on down. So we know that these two areas are going to play a major key in the market until we either break above it or stay underneath it. So as of now, where are we at right now? We're underneath it. We're underneath 516 and we're underneath 514.50. So again, that's why we have to ask ourselves, these areas are going to be made like so important, because say for instance we do get back above 514.50. 514.50. That's going to put us back in this channel. So we get back above 514.50. Now we're going to channel and ping pong from 514.50 to 516. 514.50, 516, 514.50. It's going to ping pong back and forth until it either breaks up above 516 or gets back below 514.50. So that's why I said I'm paying close attention to 514.50, because you have to get above 514.50 to even get back into this channel. So you have to break resistance, turn that into support, so you can find a new price point to focus on. So right now, we're underneath 516, we're underneath 514.50. So we can't focus on this price point because we're not above it. So we're underneath it. So at this moment, 516 and 514.50 is going to be considered resistance, right? So we have to see on what's going to happen as we do test 514.50 to 516. Will these two remain resistance, or could it help the market by holding up and going up towards 517, 518, 520? So that's why we have to see what's going to happen. Will we have enough rotation and enough buyers to put us back in this channel? Because we know if we get back into this channel on how important 514 is going to be, because 514 is going to be support now instead of resistance that can hold up the market at this level to push it back up to 516.
We know once we break up 516, that's going to be important because if we break above 516, that's also going to turn into support where you start to see another build on up towards 517, 518. So as of now, these two are considered resistance. This is resistance. So you can't even get to the open until you break above 514.50 to even touch the open to turn the daily candle green. So this is resistance, strong resistance here, 516, and we know 514.50 is strong resistance. So again, by looking at these two price points, again, we can change the dynamic of SPY. Again, if we can break above 514.50 to 516, it'll change the dynamic from an H pattern, pretty much a downtrend, back to a U-shaped pattern when you start to move back on up. As you stay underneath 514.50, what's gonna continue? A downtrend. So as you can see, 516, boom. 514.50, boom. See that? That downtrend is gonna continue. So it's no upside. It's only downside, pretty much. So that means that we crack this trend line, we have to eliminate that trend line like so. Like say for instance we cracked it. We cracked this trend line. Let's just say we cracked it. Then we have to focus now on a downtrend. We have to focus on the descending wedge pattern because we couldn't get back above 514.50, nor can we get back above 516. So, see what I mean? That's gonna put us right back in that channel, right back into this descending wedge because we are back in this downtrend because we could not get back above 514, let alone 514.50. That's putting us right back into this wedge where now we're starting to see a decrease in prices, which is creating a downtrend in a descending wedge. So we're going to keep it on watch. So with all of me talking, all I'm just saying is just watch this setup. Let's see what happens once we get closer and closer to 514.50. So that's all I'm doing. I'm just sitting back watching 514.50 just to see because 514.50 can change the market's rotation completely. Above 514.50, we could continue to rotate on the upside, 514, 515, 516 on up. Underneath it, it'll continue on down. 514, 514.50, 514, 513.50, and on down. So again, that number alone, 514.50, can change the whole transition. And as you can see right here, 514.50. 514.50, 514.50 is still a no-go. Resistance, 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 as you can see. So that's continuing a downtrend. Again, however, if you get above 514.50, it can change the whole trajectory of SPY where you can actually start to move up instead of down. So that's why that area is so important right now, 514.50. So as you can see, boom, here it is. See what I mean? Downtrend. Now we're losing that uptrend. So let's see what happens. Let's see, those bears need to take out because remember I told you, SPY's moving in 50-cent increments right now. So what the bears we need to do is take out 513.50. You lose 513.50, you move back on down to 513. From that point, what do we have? 512.50. As you can see right here, 512.50 can hold as possible support down to 512 itself. So right now, we are in a crucial area right now. Will the bulls hold up 513.50 for the move back up to 514? Or will the bears take out 513.50 and start to move back on down? So this is why I said this is a crucial area right now. So to see if these bears are going to move in, take out 513.50, because if you know what happens if we lose 513.50, that also becomes a ceiling. It's no longer a floor where bulls can bounce on top of it anymore. Now it's a ceiling. It's just layers and layers and layers of ceilings being stacked over your head. So think about it. Marty, you'll not only have a ceiling of 516, you got the open, you got 514.50, you got 514, you got the VWAP, you got the indicators, so everything is just stacking up against you above your head. So that's the thing that's making it weaker and weaker. So think about it. You got ceiling 1, ceiling 2, ceiling 3, ceiling 4, ceiling 5, and if you get back onto these indicators, ceiling 6, ceiling 7, and not just that, you'll also have a ceiling of that downtrend because you can't get above it. So you'll have the downtrend line, boom, resistance, and you'll also have the uptrend line, boom, resistance. So no matter if you was to go up, you hit that downtrend, you get rejected, come on down. Even if you was to try to bounce back to get back on that uptrend, boom, resistance, come on down. So as you can see, that downtrend and an uptrend is forming a mega resistance right now between the downtrend and an uptrend, because look, you're cracking the uptrend. So being underneath the uptrend, resistance. Now you're underneath the downtrend, resistance. So if you notice, it's making double ceilings. So if you notice that, if you pay close attention, no matter how you look at it, on the upside or the downside, if you look at it on the upside, on the uptrend, where you at? You cracked the uptrend. So what does that mean? Resistance. Now you're back in the downtrend. What does that mean? Resistance. Now you're underneath VWAP. What does that mean? Resistance. Now you're underneath the 50. What does that mean? Resistance. Now you're underneath 514. What does that mean? Resistance. You're underneath 514. What does that mean? Resistance. So you have to take all of this into factor, that this is a ceiling. I mean, until we break back above it, then yeah. So let's keep it on watch to see what happens. Let's see what's going to happen. Can these bulls come in strong, trap these bears, and blow past all of these areas and turn it into support? Yes. Can they reclaim this up? Can they reclaim the uptrend? Of course. But they have to stay on this uptrend. They have to stay on it because they have to avoid that downtrend. See, here you go. See, now it's working in the bulls' favor, where your bulls are trying to take advantage of the downtrend and the uptrend. See what I mean? See how powerful these lines are? Boom. Trapping the bears, here they go blasting. Boom. 513.50. That's why I said the bears needed to take out 513.50. 513.50, they needed to take them out, because you take out 513.50, you move back on down to 513 to 512.50. Bulls are definitely trying to hold up 513.50, but you still have to break 514. We still haven't broken it yet. So I'm keeping my eyes peeled on 514 and 514.50. Use those upper wicks on SPY 5 minutes, make it look weak, but still hella slow chugging. I'm still watching 5. I told you, I'm not taking my eyes off of 514.50. No matter which way it go, I still want to watch to see, you know, what impact that 514.50 is going to have. If it's going to have an impact on the upside, or is it going to have an impact on the downside? Yep, see, they reclaim that uptrend. See what I mean? Now they reclaim the uptrend. You was underneath it, and due to that 1350 that those bears couldn't take out, bulls moved in at 1350. They bounced it right back on that uptrend. That's why I said bears needed to take out 513.50, because you remember I was telling you that it was moving in 50-cent increments. Still underneath 514. Still underneath 514 at the moment. 514 is right here. Still haven't taken it out just yet. Still getting stuck underneath 514. Boom. See? 514. Let's see. Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. That's why I say these areas going to be crucial, man. Definitely crucial. Definitely keeping this on watch. Yep. Here we go, losing that trend line again. Losing that trend line again, slowly. Like we want to go right back in that downtrend again. Keep it on watch, keep it on watch. I'm keeping it on watch though. Still underneath 514, still underneath 514 still. So even if I make a line, watch. Look how many times we tested it. Let's see, 514 itself. 514, 514, 514. All right, boom. See? Hit, fall, hit, fall, hit, fall, hit, fall, hit, fall, fall, 514. Definitely keeping this on watch. I'm going to scroll it over so you can see the prices. So let's see what's going to happen. 514 still holding. 514 still holding. We still ain't even got up to 514.50 because they can't even get past 514 yet. And again, you already know how strong 514 itself is, because we talked about this yesterday. Because what did it do in the past? Let me go to my 30-minute real quick before anything happens. Let me go to the 30-minute real quick. 30. All right, now let's scroll back. Scroll back to, where was it at? What was it at? When we hit those tops on that Monday. Was this it right here? When we fell? I think this was it right here. Yep, right here. So 514, 514 was that resistance area. You remember we came all the way back on down to where? Around 505, and then we bounced right back on top of 508.50. That held up as support. That launched us right back on up above 514 here. See that? So 514 was our top that Monday. We didn't go back up Tuesday. We didn't go back up Wednesday, but we did break above it that Thursday. Turn that resistance of 514 into support. When you bounced off of 514, back on up to 516, came back down to 514 for the bounce up to 518. So we know how crucial 514 can be. So that's why I'm keeping my eyes peeled around this key level as far as today. So as you can see, we're trying to break back above 514. Keep it on watch. Let's see if they got enough push to break above 514. I'm still watching 514.50. That's still my main focus. So I still got my line sitting there. Let's see what happens. Can the Bulls break above 514? Can they get it? Can they overpower the Bears? Right now, Bears are sitting at 514. Just like we had bear traps, we do have bull traps as well. So definitely keep that on watch because we know where the bear traps are at. Let's see where the bull traps are located. Is the bull traps going to be located at 514? Could it be located at 514.50? It's going to be bear trap mania, bear trap and bull trap mania right now. Just trapping back and forth, back and forth. So, and I'm sorry for all the lines. I know it looked like a lot. I do apologize. But I was just trying to break it down from the uptrend to from the downtrend. So right now, we're still on an uptrend, trying to go on this little ascending triangle pattern. So we're definitely still trying to hold on this ascending triangle pattern, trying to move itself back up to 514.50. Now, if we lose this again, that'll put us back down in this downtrend. So that's why I still have my downtrend set up, because if those bears come in heavy and we crack that trend line once again, that's going to put us right back down in this downtrend where we will continue a descending wedge. So that's why I have not moved my downtrend line yet, because I want to see what's going to happen around 514 to 514.50. So I want to see exactly what's going to happen. Who's going to take control? Will those bulls overcome those bears and push and hold it? So right now the bulls are trying to take the bears territory. So let's keep that on watch. Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. Still fighting at 514. Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. Because we know that this area is guarded by bears from the 514 to the 514.50. So keep this on watch to see if those bulls can overtake the bears at 514. So let's see what's going to happen. So right now, I'm still getting a little stuff. Still getting a little stuff. Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. 514. All right. Boom, boom, boom. 514. Keep it on watch. Let me move it over just a little bit so y'all can see the price. So 514 to 514.50. I'm just keep my eyes peeled just to see where we go. It's going to be a little tough. Oh, man. SMCI lost, it lost 940. I mean, not too bad. I mean, you're still right around that 940. You can still regain it. Come on, man. Give me that 960. I need 960 because I want to catch that. I want to catch the best put possible on that ass. I don't want it to keep going on up. I want to get close as possible to that downtrend. Come on, SMCI. Come on, man. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. All right, back to SPY. All right, here we go. All right, let's see what's going to happen. Okay, will those bulls move in heavy? Let's see. Let's see. Trying to go back up to that 514.50. 514.50. All right. Let me see. Plus contract less than 3 minutes ago. Coldplay, are you using the same day contract or are you using the next day? Tomorrow's contract. All right, here we go. Slowly trying to push ourselves right back up to 514.50. Let's see. Let's see what's gonna happen. All right, tomorrow. Okay, gotcha, boss. Man, I was waiting for another push, cause I was waiting for the push of 960, cause I want that bad boy to get as close to that trend line, that downtrend as possible. Cause every time you hit that trend line, your bear's moving heavy. So that's why, I mean, right now it's still green, because if you notice, you're doing red to green. You're doing red to green. You had some massive red candles. Now the greens are coming in because you found support. You're bouncing up, going back this way. So that's what I'm waiting on, for the buyers to push it back up to an area where those bears are sitting at, which is, to me, is around 960 to 980. So that's why I'm just waiting on. Just waiting on the setup, boss. I'm waiting on the setup. Trust me, I'm trying to join you. Just waiting on the setup to take place. All right, right now we're still on the uptrend. Let me shrink it up just a little bit. All right, still on the uptrend. So let me go ahead. I'll just go ahead and take off the downtrend for right now. I'll just take it off for the moment. All right, focus on the uptrend. So let's focus. Let's see where we go. All right, still trying to push back on up. Still trying to push back on up. Here we go. Back up to 940. Keep my eyes peeled, team. Keep my eyes peeled on it. Oh, because I knew it was going to be a lot of up and down. Man, it's crazy. All right, here we go. Or will the will the Bulls overtake the Bears territory at 514.50? Meaning, will we see some new upside versus downside? So that's what I want to do is keep my eyes peeled to see what's going to take place. You know, will they have enough strip to turn this red candle on that 180 chart green when you can actually start to turn back the other way, back up towards the 516s? Or will we get rejected and come back on down? So that's why I'm going to keep my eyes peeled right here at this level. We are slowly still trying to push up to 514.50. Slowly still trying to get ourselves up to this key level. And then if we do get back above 514.50, you got that next level of 516 where we have this top at right here. So I'm watching. Definitely keep this on watch. Keep it on watch. Boom. Here we go. So push 514.50. I mean, you see how it yanked it like a magnet. 514.50. Now you see why why it's important. You see how I reacted to it so quickly? How it just kind of just yanked it to it? That's crazy, huh? That's why I told you 514 was going to be very important. Because, I mean, it yanks by to it like a magnet. So that's why I'm keeping my eyes peeled. That's why I told you 514 is going to be very important. So I told you, keep your eyes peeled on it. Keep your eyes peeled, team. You know, can we break out of 514.50 and actually go on the upside? Or will we get rejected again and come on down? So we are at a crucial area right now. Keep your eyes peeled at 514.50. Let's see. Keep your eyes peeled, team. Keep your eyes peeled. Let's see what's going to happen at 514.50. I'm shorting into tomorrow. Oh, Taylor, God dog it. Wait. I was gonna short SMCI with you. Well, not with Nvidia, but I was waiting for SMCI to go a little higher. I thought it was gonna go up to 960. So, the higher it go, the better for to ride that bad boy back on down. So, I was waiting for the break of 940 to see if we can get a nice run up to 960 for a possible reversal. And the reason why I'm saying that, Taylor, is because we're on a downtrend setup. Let me hear him look at Nvidia while he's talking about it. He says he want to short it now. Let me go back to my short setup. Bounce. So look like Nvidia still has room to run up before we hit some major resistance, because we are on top of the 13 EMA is at what, 882. So we're on top of the it should be it, right? Yeah, 882. So I still think we got room to run back up to 900, because right here, if you look at that trend line setup, anytime you're on top of the yellow line, you bounce. Now we're underneath it. So we run up to that yellow line. That's all the way up to like 910-ish, 900 or 910. I mean, I'm with them on it, but I still think you got a little bit more room to run before we start to get that reversal, because you already found that bottom where you're bouncing on up back into resistance. So you got to give it time to go back up into a rejected area, and it looks like around 900 to 910. Even if I use my other chart, my 180 chart, it still kind of look like the same exact thing. So if I do this, let's see, real quick. Boom. Let me shrink it out a little bit. Shrink it out. All right, minimize it. See, but you see what I mean, Coldplay? You see what I'm getting at? Because you see how when you was on top of this trend line, and we look at it from this channel standpoint, when you was on top of the yellow line, that was support, right? You bounce, and you stay on top. Now that you're underneath it, all it's going to do is act like a magnet. Because you know how, if you notice this trend line, it rotates around that trend line, that middle trend line, it rotates around it, back and forth. So anytime you leave from it, you return to it. You leave from it, you return to it. You leave from it, you return to it. Even on the downside, you leave from it, 9 times out of 10, you're going to return to it. So that's why I'm thinking that it has room to run, because it's going to pull it up like a magnet, because you already bounced off of your green trend line already. with room to run up here, which you will get pulled back up to that trend line again like a magnet. Because again, if you look at it on the upside, you get away from it, you get pulled right back to it. You leave from it, you get pulled right back to it. It's like a magnet on the upside and a magnet on the downside. So you leave from it, 9 times out of 10, you're going to return back to it. So that's what I'm thinking. You got room to get pulled back up to that trend line before reversal back on down. So that's why I'm still thinking it has room to still go pretty much up to 900 to maybe 910 before we see a major reversal. So that's why I'm keeping my eyes on watch, because you are going from red to green. So you see that major drop we had. Gert, how you doing, boss? Good morning to you. I mean, good morning, but yeah, it's still morning, right? Yeah, still morning. Good morning to you. But Coldplay. So you notice the pattern on Nvidia, how after this major drop you're going from red, and now you got this area going to green. So you notice how it's matching the lines, right? So you hit the red line, you'll see red. You hit the green line, you see green. You notice how the pattern is doing that? Coldplay is matching the color of the lines that it's hitting. So that red line means resistance. So that means you're getting rejected on down, which means red, 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 red. Now you're falling down to the support, which means green, which is green, 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 green. So you're basically going from red to green. So meaning that now that you're freshly bouncing off of this trend line, you got to give it some time to run up. Same thing here. We go back, you bounce around that green trend line. Look how far it runs up. Look at that. Boom, like a magnet. It pulls it right back up to where that trend line. When you pull right back into it, boom. Same thing, look, you fall from that, away from that yellow trend line, boom, you'll pull right back into it. See that? You fall from it, you'll pull right back into it. You fall from it, you'll pull right back into it. Look at here, for example. You ran up to that trend line, you fell, and then yanked right back to it. See that? Fell from that trend line, boom, possibly yanked right back into it. So that's why I'm calling that out. That's why I say I still think that Nvidia has a little bit more room to run before we actually see a natural reversal on down. So I think that trend line is going to treat that like a magnet where it's going to yank it up to it. And then you have to think about it. We just freshly jumped off of this, bounced off of this trend line. So you got to give it time to bounce. You got to give it time. You got to give buyers time to move in, because they're going to push it up. Because now that since we had so much of a fade on down, now this is the opportunity for buyers to push it back on up. See that? Look how many days we had of falling without no major bounces. Now that we finally getting a bounce, now what you think those buyers are going to do? Those buyers are going to take control of that, because now it's their opportunity to jump in on the green side and push it back up, 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 up. Because again, look how much pain they had to endure. Because you got to remember, these black lines are different days. So look how many days that those buyers had to endure a sell-off before they got a good bounce back on up. So think about it. You fell from 960. It was barely any buying opportunities. See that? It was more of a selling opportunity because you was coming on down. Down, 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 down. You only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 5 green candles. It was no area for buyers. So now that you got a buying opportunity, what you think the buyers are going to do now? Now they're going to buy it on up, because now they see a chance for them to get on, to ride it on up instead of going on down. So now you're going from red to green, because now it's the buyer's turn to take advantage of it and push it back on up. Basically, that's what I'm saying. So with that being said, you have room to push back up to that trend line, which that trend line is like a magnet. So I think it still has room to run, personally, up to 900. Because either you're going to get pulled up to 900 or you're going to bypass 900 up to this trend line. So between these two areas, I still think it has room to run up to. So I still think that Nvidia has room to run up to 900 and possibly 910-ish, somewhere in that bracket. So sorry for all the explaining, but I was just trying to break it down to see if you just see what I see. My apologies. I apologize if I went over the top. I'm sorry. But all right, back to SPY. SPY, we're still underneath 514.50. So 514.50 still holding up as resistance. We still haven't broken above it. So as you notice, I told you, Marty, that was going to play a major key. 514.50. Again, I never changed my trend. I never changed my line. Look how the market is reacting. Look how powerful just that price alone.
Says, hello.
Good morning, Queen. I see you. So as you notice, 514.50 is definitely powerful. Look at this. I mean, you barely see a breakout above it. Look at that. Look how powerful it is. It's like
Blesses 100 says, good morning, my love.
How's your day going, Queen? But as you can see right here,
100 says, what do you think about Amazon?
I'm about to check it real quick, Queen. I got you. But if you notice, Marty, and all of those who are watching SPY, if you notice, they're not even getting bad, not even giving bulls a chance to even break above 514.50.
100 says, okay, master.
I don't do that. But see, yesterday you had an opportunity to break above. Think about it. Look at the difference, Marty. Let's go back to yesterday. Let's go back to yesterday. So yesterday you had an opportunity to break above 514.50. You see that? When you had those upper wicks, above 514.50. Look at it now. You don't even have a wick yet. I mean, I'm not saying it can't happen. It could definitely happen. But I mean, I'm just saying, look where those bears are definitely sitting at. So I'm definitely still keep my eyes peeled on 514.50s. So right now we are testing it again. We're gapping up to it, keeping it on watch. Let's see what's gonna happen. Because all I noticed the difference, because we had a lot of wicks above 514.50.
100 says, what is your net worth, honey?
Oh man, you want me to go into all that specific details? Come on, man. I mean, right now, because I don't want to tell my business too much. The only thing I can give is
100 says, over 200K or less.
The only information I can give in front of everybody live right now, Queen, is my account. Is my account on stop, y'all. This is my account on my small account. Yeah, not yet, Marty. We're gonna keep it on. We're gonna keep observing it. But yeah, thanks, boss. But yeah, the only thing I can reveal so far is my account that's in green at the bottom here, 6,450. Which I grew a small account from $100 to 6,000. So I can just only talk about that for right now because I really don't go into my finances, too much.
Stream Elements says, join Tritz Foundation donation leaderboard via Stream Elements link.
And the reason, and I ain't gonna lie, and the reason why.
Link.
Let me see.
Lesus 100 says, if it's over 300K, raise your left hand.
Stop.
Lesus 100
Stop.
says, no one will understand.
No. The reason why I don't brag on it, I don't talk about my size, my account size, is because out of respect for other people. Because I don't know what they're going through. I don't want to seem like I'm throwing something in their faces. Because to me that's not right. So if I talk about my account and my successes, I don't want to feel like shut up, Cisco.
100 says, oh, okay.
Yeah, because I don't know anybody else's situations. They may, somebody may be struggling financially, and for me to kind of brag about what I have in my account, that can kind of put them in a position of feeling, or losing confidence, and I don't want to do that, because I definitely want to have consideration for everybody's feelings.
For example, me.
Nah, don't do that, man. You can always change your account, your life. Because I'm a living testimony of that because I've been broke. I went through struggles. I went through depression.
Says, let's talk about stocks, guys.
Appreciate you, boss. Appreciate you, Marty. Thank you. But yeah. But like I said, yeah, that's why I don't talk about my finances. I just keep that private because again, I don't know anybody else's situation, and I never want to throw my success or whatever, what I have now in my life in their faces because I don't know what they're going through. I want to have consideration for everybody.
Says, okay, cutie.
Yeah, because I definitely want to be respectful and considerate of everybody's situation. That's just how I am. I don't do stuff like that. I can't. I can't do it. But yeah, Marty, but you see right here that 514, the difference? See, yesterday you had a chance to break above 514.50 when you had those upper shadows. You see here, break out, like we're trying to break above it. Here, you're barely getting above 514.50, even with an upper shadow. So if you notice, the bodies are getting stuffed, but you don't even see the upper shadow. You don't even see the upper shadows to the top. So that's why I'm just keeping on watch to see how powerful this 514.50 mark is. Because like I said, let me take off the 514 for right now, so you can see less lines. I do apologize for that again. So let me go take this out. So look at the difference.
How old are you?
Oh God. We're gonna talk about that later, Queen. Hold on. Let me talk about the market real quick. Hold on. So as you can see right here, look at the difference, Marty. Um, Basically the
Lazarus100
attempt.
says, is it private as well?
It's not private. I mean, I'm just talking about the market right now,
Lazarus100
Queen.
says, oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just talking about the market right now. I'm just trying to stay focused on the market. That's it right now. We'll talk about it once we get some downtime. I'm just trying to, try to break everything down before lunchtime, before lunch hours. We got this. We got this. I mean, again, if you need to reach out to me, hit me up DMs. Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, whatever the case may be.
Lazarus100
Discord.
says, okay, boss, no
Yeah,
worries.
I mean, always reach out to me. I'm always here for you to talk.
Marty says, we are trading stocks, you're lazy.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about personal stuff, but yeah, I'm just focused on trying to help people out right now with the market. But again, wait for some downtime. Wait for some downtime. I got you though. I got you. This one, someone to throw in. I know, right? Yup, here we go. There go that 514 push. That's what I was waiting on. Here we go. There it is, 514.50. So, but it needs to hold. It needs to hold. I know y'all wowing right now, but wow after it holds above 514. Wow after the fact, team, because right now it has to hold. You're getting your first candle, but that candle has to hold. We don't want to see it spike and then fall right back underneath 514. So let's see on how it closes out first before y'all start wowing, because I see it too. But let's make sure it holds above 514.50.
Lazarus100 says, I have questions about stocks as well.
I got you, Laser. Like I said, I'm gonna look at Amazon because I know you wanted me to look at it. So right now, I'm just making sure to see on how we hold above this 514.50 level or SPY for SPY. So while this is holding up, let me take a look at Amazon real quick to check them out. See what we're looking like. Amazon, you do have room still to run up to that 188 mark. Let me take a look at it real quick.
Not only Amazon.
Let's see.
Lazarus100 says, I want to buy Alphabet or Amazon.
You talking about Google? Yeah, I know Marty. Because I'm about to soon give you the green light. But yeah.
Lazarus100 says, yes, master.
Oh God. But yeah, 188, definitely 88 resistance. Again, you break 188, you have room to run up to 190. What? Oh, wait, who is that? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some digging, Marty.
Lazarus100 says, I feel like it's very high to buy.
Right now it is. Because you are, like I said, you are at those old high days at 170, 187, 88, for room to run up to 188. So you are definitely buying, yeah, because you are definitely getting overextended at the moment. So you are definitely getting overextended off of the 9 EMA, off of the VWAP. So yeah, let me see how I can look at it from a channel standpoint. So 88, 86, 84. Yeah. So right now, Twitch, Marty. So 88, 87, I'm sorry, 86, 84. So right now you're bouncing off of 84 to 86 to 88. So you're buying at the top. So yeah, I wouldn't be doing that right now. So if you look at it from right here, from this standpoint, I definitely would not be buying at the tops at the moment of 188. Yeah, like I said, Marty, I'm about to hit you up on that. I got you, boss. I'm just trying to setting it up.
Lazarus100 says, we are thinking in same way.
Yeah, so we just right now we're in a channel. You're in a channel of 84, 86, 88. Right now, 88 is definitely your tops. I don't know why I put that. I should have kept that red. That's my mistake. Put that back red. Keep that red. That's your tops. All right, bottoms. 3. All right, boom. So right now, and then you got a mid area of 84. What is it doing now? What's spot doing? 15? Okay. So I told you at 80. I told you that 514 at 514.50 was gonna be. I told you it was gonna be something else. I told you. That's why I told you I keep your eyes on 514. Because I told you it was gonna. If it gets above, you can see a run on up. I told you that. Yeah. So right now, lazy, you're rotating. You're rotating from the 84s. Let me change that to actually 84. I'm sorry. 84. All right, here we go. All right, boom. So yeah, you're rotating from 84 up to the 88s, back on down. Basically just rotating back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So right now, this is considered the tops of around that 188. So I would not be buying there. I would wait for a pullback, back on down towards the 86. So yeah, I definitely would be waiting for a pullback down to the 86 level. Because as long as you're on top of 86, they can hold up. That can act as a support line where you can move yourself back on up. If you do crack 86, do expect a move back down to the 84s. So you are in a channel of 188, 186, 184. So right now, these are the tops, 188, with the lows of...
Where should I put my price alert? Lazarus 100 says. To buy.
You going in for a call or for a put? So they're saying something positive in the meeting. Thank you so much for reminding me of that too, Marty.
100 says. Yeah.
Okay, like I said, your tops right now is 88. 188 is definitely puts, but definitely wait on signals. And what I mean by signals, wait for a bearish candle to come in, whether you can see a let me show you the patterns that you normally should look for. Like normally if you're going for a sell-off, look for like an H pattern where you get a good red candle for confirmation, for a bounce back on up and then a sell-off. You'll get like an H, a letter H. I mean, you can see it on both of these here clearly where the bears moved in at. Let me go a little bit closer. I can show it to you. Let me go in just a little bit closer. I can draw it out real fast. Right here. So you can kind of see the confirmation of an H pattern that's giving you a sell signal to get in on as far as your puts. When you start to see this red candle, then you get a nice little bounce, which makes like an H. And then you fall down to the next leg. Same thing here. You get a nice sell-off for a nice little bounce. It looks like an H pattern when you start to come back on down. So right now, as far as today, I don't see your H pattern forming because it's still bullish at the moment. So I will wait. Yeah, so right now it's not, this definitely still bullish. Still bullish at this moment. So you can definitely see it's still on an uptrend going up. So I will wait. Because I think that's the highest that we even have right now. So even if I go to a different time frame, let me see. Hey, I'm about to be jumping on I'm about to be jumping back on whatchamacallit, Marty. I'm definitely about to be hopping back on SPY. I was just trying to set this up real quick.
Lazarus 100
oh
says,
yeah, you definitely topping out.
Make it bearish so I can buy.
Yeah, you definitely got you topping out. I mean, definitely wait. I will wait. Yeah. So the main areas I will wait for. I know I gotta fix my damn lines on my because I rarely watch Amazon.
Lazarus 100 says. Okay, sir.
Yeah. So right now you can see right here you're topping out. You can see the buyers is having trouble even pushing up around this high. So you're already in a high area. So this could be a put opportunity, but wait for the signal. Wait for the bears to start moving in where they start to reverse it back on down. So, and then right now, you got some speakers speaking right now, which is adding a little bit of hype into the market. So I will wait, definitely wait till you see a reversal setting up for a strong red candle. Because right now, it's no strong red candles. I mean, it's green. So definitely wait for strong red candles like this. We see these bearish candles setting up. You know, we can see bears coming in and setting up an H pattern. But yeah, wait on that. But 88 around 188 is definitely strong resistance. All right. My bad. Let me go back. All right, where we at? So we pulling back on down.
Lazarus 100 says. What about Alphabet, sir?
Got Google on? Same exact thing. You hit those highs, 160.
Lazarus 100 says. You're analyzing very deeply. Lazarus 100 says. I like it.
Oh my God. But yeah, 160 is definitely resistance. So definitely you have a lot of resistance around this 160 area because that is your high of day. Let me see. Let me go back. I think that's the main high. So yeah, you definitely are topping out at 160. So definitely see that reversal back on down. I hate y'all so much. It's just But let's see. Is it going by fives? I think it's going by fives. So we lose 160 back down to 155. Yeah. So definitely look for reversal underneath 160. If we can't break 160, we can definitely start reversing back on down. Back down to the one. What is this?
Lazarus100 says, I think I need to wait for both.
Yeah, just wait. Right now, it's very bullish right now. I mean, y'all going on an uptrend. So right now, yeah. I mean, you do better going for a call, but if you do go for a call, wait for a pullback. Because you don't want to buy into the top areas. I'm laughing at Marty. I'm trying to stay positive. Marty, I'm just trying to stay positive.
Lazarus100 says,
Shit.
okay, tell me one stock to buy if you have.
I mean, it's up to you. I can't tell you what stock to buy. That's not my, that's not my position to tell you that.
says, can I see your hair?
What the hell? He's really Coldplay.
Lazarus100 says, please.
Oh my god. This is, oh my god. Should I show some hair? See my hair? See? All right.
Make sure you hit that like button.
AK.
Oh, nice curly hair.
Oh, AK with a passion. AK get on my nerves, man. God, dog, man. AK, stop, man. God, why did she have to do this while AK is on there? He gonna use all the ammunition to get me. I can't stand AK. She had to feed him more ammunition. Out of all people, why? Just why? Damn it. Now he gonna make fun of me.
Where is the button?
Huh?
Garrett says, my turn.
Oh man, what's wrong with y'all, man? I'm just trying to focus on some stock trade, man. What's going on here, man? What?
100 says,
Sunday night.
where is the like button?
The like button. It ain't on there? Is it on there? I'm looking on my. Whoa, what's that?
Gert is now following on Twitch.
Shout out Gert. Shout out boss. Gert, are you more on my whatchamacallit? That's if he, yeah, so that means I'm gonna have to make a mod. Gert, was that you on Twitch? Cause if that's you, I'm gonna have to. Okay, I'm gonna have to mod you. I got you. Let me mod you real quick so you can handle stuff on that end too. I'm gonna have to mod you, boss. Let me go ahead and do that. Let me see.
Garrett says, yeah, it's me.
Okay, just let me go ahead and set you up too so you can help your boy out. So this is crazy. Oh man. Oh no, I gotta go to damn it. How do I do it again? I go to the settings, right? I ain't do it so long. I ain't mind people in so long.
Lazarus100 says, you have nice six-pack BTW.
Oh my god. Appreciate that. Oh god. This is embarrassing. So embarrassing. I'm trying to focus on my stock trade right now. Man, this is crazy. This is crazy. I'm trying. Boy, why me? Why? Just why me? I'm just trying to focus. Ah, man, she giving him all ammunition to attack me on my chat. Oh my god.
Am I disturbing you?
You giving them ammunition to attack me on my my chat though. They making fun of me. They coming in like they're attacking me.
Followers.
They definitely attacking me. You giving them all the ammunition in the world, guy, and these the worst guys to do this with, cause they gonna use every ammunition to attack me. Oh my god. I'm trying to let me see. Is it on the creator? Oh, is it my creator desktop maybe? Alright, here we go. Community. Alright, here we go. Oh, here we go. I got you, Gert. Why did your name pop up then? Wait, add new? Oh, here we go. Gert. Gert. Is it? Wait. Is this, did I get the right person? Wait. Is it just G? Hey, Gert, is it just G-I-R-T? If I'm. Wait, let me see. Did I spell that right? Wait. Hold up. I don't think I spelled that right. Let me go back to my followers list. I don't think I did that right correctly. Gurrtt. So why is it? Is your name popping up? Oh, okay. I got you. Boom. Got you set up, boss. Here you go. Welcome to the mod squad. Welcome to the mod squad.
Lazis 100 says.
It's crazy.
How old are you if it's not Privier?
Cisco age.
Geert says. Lazis 100 wanna play Apex.
Jesus Christ. Oh man, all I'm trying to do is just.
Smith Art Ian says. Where's the chest hair, baby?
What the hell is going on here? What the? Dude, what's going on here? Dude, what the Oh my god. Like, y'all tripping. Y'all literally tripping right now. I'm gonna have to excuse y'all right now, man. This is tripping, man. It's too much. I gotta. Man, y'all stop laughing at me. I'm trying to do my job here, man. Y'all supposed to be on my side, hoops, and AK never on my side. They can't kiss my ass. Coldplay supposed to be on my side. Oh god, yeah, I'm gonna have to set that down, man. Y'all tripping, bro. I'm gonna have to just for the day. I'm gonna have to for the day, man. I got love for y'all, but I'm gonna have to just kind of hold y'all down. Y'all tripping today. I don't know what the hell going on here. Y'all tripping.
Lazis 100 says. Leave him alone.
Man, I'm just trying to do my job, man. Like, what the hell is going on here? What did I do to y'all? I'm just doing my job. Man. Y'all really about to bring the Louisiana out of me, bro. Because I'm trying to keep my cool. And y'all know how I get. I'm trying to stay cool, calm, and collected. But they, you know. You know how I was with, what was his name? Marty and y'all. What was that guy I had to go off on live? That made me snap. It was on YouTube. Who was the one that kept running his mouth? Not Cody. Marty know who I'm talking about. And Trey Life know who I'm talking about. Who was the one I had to go off on? I was on my live last time. And I had to... the one that kept running off at the mouth. Because it's like you try to be nice, but then you got some people that like to push your buttons just to be assholes because they want to be internet thugs and they got no life. I ain't going to say got no life, but you ain't got nothing that's better to do. And all I'm doing is sitting here just trying to help people. Well, I thought it was shut down. Should have been. Yeah. So, I'm going to do like this, y'all. This is what we're going to do. Bump this. I'm going to go ahead and just open up YouTube, and y'all can go from whatever platform straight to YouTube so we can shut up all the noise. We're going to just do that. So, you know, that's what we're going to do for today. So, every other stream, it's, god dang, Cisco, I hate y'all. So, you know, all those platforms, I'm going to just say peace to you, so, you know, so we can just get back to focusing on stock trading. And again, y'all can hit me up on YouTube and everything else we're going to shut down. So, I'm about to say peace to y'all, and we're going to do the damn thing, and we're going to reset tomorrow. So, holla at y'all. YouTube, we're going to stay on. Peace on the other platforms. So, all right, we back. So, we shouldn't have no more distractions. That was crazy, man. I was just doing my YouTube stuff, and I mean, I'm just getting these random, like, what the hell? Man, that was insane. Man, that's insane. I was just trying to just do my job, man. Just, I don't know. You know, you start digging deep into my personal life too much. I'm like, wait. You know, you jumping from out of what we supposed to be talking about, which was it's the hoop. Shut up. Wait, no, it wasn't. Oh, but AK, God dog it. That was AK doing that. Ah, all right. Let me. Okay, I thought that was somebody harassing me. Well, now that I know what jackass it was, I guess I'll put it back on. I'll put it back on. Mother. I thought it was a random guy. Thanks. See, AK, man, God. Oh, AK get on my nerves, man. Ah, he got me. He got me. AK got me. Ah, I can't believe he played me. Oh, AK got me. No, not lazy. I know not. I know that. I know that wasn't you. I'm talking about the other one. So that was you. Yeah, I know not the lazy one. I knew that the other one was you. Ah, you jackass. Ah, you get on my nerves, man. You was literally stressing me out just now. Playing with my emotions. Dude! I didn't know that. So AK was playing. Okay. All right, AK. AK. Yeah, see, I had to put it back on because I did not know there was. AK want to play though, man. AK childish, bro. AK is childish, man. Ah, you churlish. I'll put it back up. This is now. So since I know that was you, well, I know that you wasn't lazy, but I mean, man, y'all childish, man. I'm putting it back up. Y'all childish, man. I'm like, bro, come on, man. Y'all was killing me with that. All right, I got it back up, man. Y'all childish. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all childish. Y'all childish. I got it back up. Freaking. Love you too, AK. You already know. Always stressing me out. I got it back up though, cause I didn't know it was you. Now that I know it was you, I'm cool with that. You know, cause you know you're my boy. We go, you know, as long as I know it's you, we, you know, cool. So I'm fine with it now. I'm back to normal. Churlish, so churlish. Man, that was crazy. Like, man, I was getting hit with random stuff. I was like, man, who the hell? Like, why are you asking me these questions? I'm like, I'm just trying to trade and focus on my trade. I'm like, it was like a little too personal with a few of these little things, you know. I'm like, man, my bank account, my hair, you know, 6-packs. Oh, obviously, no. She obviously been on my damn Instagram for her to say that. She was on my Instagram. Lazy, don't do that no more. Lazy, don't do that. Don't be stressing your boy out, man. I mean, I gotta work that out. I gotta go back to the gym. At least I can admit AK-40 said AK. I mean, I gotta get back to the gym. I ain't got no shame in my game. No shame. I gotta get back in that gym. Cause every time I get up early in the morning and I think about it, I'm like, man, Planet Fitness opens up at 4 o'clock. I'm like, should I go? I'm like, nah. I'm like, nah. I gotta stop psych. I gotta psych myself up to start going back into the gym. I do. But you're right though. I do have to start getting back to working out. I do. I really do. It's not bad. I ain't got no gut. I ain't got no gut. It's just that the 6-pack is slowly fading. Just a little bit. Still there, but it ain't as detailed like it used to be. So I definitely need to get back into the gym. I definitely need to. But Lazy, you cool. Just chill. I'm giving you a chance. Just chill. Let's talk about workout. Market stuff. Just gave myself an ab workout. Oh, you was laughing that much? That's what you're trying to say? You was laughing your ass off that your 6-pack came in? You were laughing that hard? Stressing me the hell out? Man. AK was literally stressing me out. All of a sudden, I'm seeing Dorito chips. I'm like, why am I getting attacked? What the hell did I do? I'm like, why is everybody attacking me? And all I'm doing is stock trading. I mean, and streaming. Man, he got me though. And it's not even April Fool's, and he got me. I'll be damn. You self-centered mother. I'm gonna get your ass back though. Oh, payback is gonna be sweet. Oh, payback is. Oh, payback is gonna be lovely. Matter of fact, are you on live? Cause I'm about to. I can't wait to log off so I can attack your ass. So I can't wait to get your ass. Cause he wanna play. Is he on live? Is AK on? No, he not. No, he not on. When you going live, AK? When you going live? He say bring it. AK, you know how our Southern boys do. You know how our Southern boys do. Don't do that. You know, we don't never back down. You know we you know Texas, Louisiana. You know we don't back down. You know how we keep going. We keep going. All right. Okay, I quit. AK, I quit. I ain't about to even mess with you. I quit. I ain't about to do this because he gonna keep going. All right, appreciate you, Gert. I got your message, though, boss. Appreciate you. Got you. I quit because I already know how AK is. He don't stop. He don't stop. I'm not about to engage. I know you do. I know. But I ain't about to engage because I already know you like to keep going. He do not take no for an answer. I'm like, nope. See, exactly. He keep going and going. So right now, team, the way that it's looking, as far as SPY, we have broken above 514.50, so that's going to definitely be support at this moment. So definitely expect a pullback down to that 514 level, and as we do wait to pull back, that VWAP should be slowly moving up towards the 514 to the 514.50 levels. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on that. So we did cross back above the VWAP. That's a clear sign of positivity. You're above 514.50. That's a clear sign of a further move back on the upside. So as long as 514.50 holds, we have room to run up to 516 and on up. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on that, team. So buyers have definitely moved in, held above 514.50. Now if we lose 514.50, then bears can reclaim that and start to push back down. But at this moment, buyers are moving in because we did catch some bottoms on these three candles. As you can see, after we got that massive red candles, buyers have stepped up around at 512.50, 512.50, 512.50. They came up to 514.50 and slowly trying to move themselves back on up. So this right now is buyers' time right now to move in. So if you are going in for a put, allow the buyers to move it back on up to higher levels. Agree, AK? Do you agree? Oh, Coldplay, huh? That's what we doing? Coldplay, huh? All right, Coldplay's supposed to be my dude. Okay, I got you. I see where we at, Coldplay. Oh, Coldplay, man. He's supposed to be my guy, man. Oh, he a mod and everything. He set me up. Oh, cold-blooded. My heart hurts, Cole. My heart hurts right now, man. My heart hurts. It's supposed to be on my side. We supposed to be going against AK-47. We supposed to be attacking him. We supposed to be, double teaming and jumping him. Not you, not you, gaining up on me, I know, man, chat is on fire today, man. I'm getting attacked. Nah, all love, AK, but I'm going to be going on your lobby soon, boss, because right now I'm going to just be watching the patterns, setting themselves up, but I do think we have some upsides for now. And, wait, I'm on the wrong thing right now. Let me go back to SPY. I apologize. Yeah, we do have some room to go up, so I will be joining AK Live, too, because I want to get his inputs to see what his thought process is as we are bouncing and going back to the upside to see what he think where the put opportunities will possibly be, which I think is going to be around 918. I think 918. I mean, 918. God, I'm thinking about SMCI. 518. If we get back above this 916 mark, because I do see a lot of resistance. Your bears came in heavy around that 520 mark. So we do push back on up. I do see 516 to 518 trying to get back towards those highs if we, if we do have strong momentum coming in. So I do see that. So with that being said, while lunch hour is in place, I will be taking a little break, team. So I will be I know, boss. I know it's all love, man. I mean, I love all y'all, man. I know y'all clown. He got me though. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta get up to AK. AK got me. AK got me. I'm about to I'm about to go on this live. So about what time it is? About to be 12:30. So I'm gonna give myself a 30-minute, So I'm gonna head out and then I'm gonna come back in around before power hour. So definitely gonna take some little time off, a little break to get something to eat, set myself up. So about 5 more minutes I'm gonna stay on, and then I'll be hopping on with you, AK. I'm gonna be hopping into your live in about 5 minutes. So. But right now, team, as far as I see, like I said, buyers did hold that 512.50 mark. Now the next level that they're trying to do is hold 514.50 on up to this 516. So you are in this little channel-like pattern from the 514.50's bottom support up to the 516 top resistance. So you do have somewhat of a little channel. So either we're gonna break out above 516 and run, or we're gonna get rejected again at 516 and run back down to 514.50. So you'll be in this little channel as of now. So 516, 514.50. So y'all got 4 minutes with me, team. I'm gonna be taking a little break because again I'm gonna be joining AK to see his thought process on everything. But I will be jumping back on later on. So and plus just get something to eat and kind of chill because he didn't stress me the hell out. I need to go eat. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. Shoot. God dang it. My stress me out. Damn, I guess Coldplay was right. Was it No, it was YB that said that, talking about act like a marriage. Act like we in a marriage. Damn, asshole. But AK my boy though, man. I'm gonna ride for AK to the wheels fall off though, man. He always been there for me, man. That's why we clown back and forth, but the main thing we do, we stay on top of business. We stay on top of business, and when it comes to trading, we make sure we're on top of our game, take care of our family, we stay financially stable, and do what we got to do. Because you got to clown, you got to have fun, man, when it comes to trading. Because sometimes trading can be very slow, very stressful, very boring sometimes, and you got to laugh a little bit. So even though y'all got me, all of y'all, Coldplay, Hoops laughing at me, Gert laughing at me, all of y'all, I know it's all love, man. So I got nothing but love for y'all, man. I know it's all jokes. But AK did get me. AK did stress me out. I was about to really start snapping. And he lucky he said who he was, because I was really about to go the hell off. Because that Louisiana side of me was coming. Because I was trying to be as nice and polite. Because if y'all notice, every time Lazy was saying something, I was trying to be calm, cool, calm, and collected. Like I was not trying to answer it, because Marty was like, hey, chill. I was like, I know. Let's focus on trading. Man. Lazy ain't gonna lie. Lazy got me. She threw me off. I mean, I all love the Lazy too, but you threw me off. You threw me off too. But it's all love. All love, Lazy. Y'all all caught me off guard today because I just wasn't expecting that. I'm like, son of a. But yeah, let's go ahead and head into the lobby, team, because I'm going to take a little short break. And like I said, I'll be coming back on later on. So I'm going to hop in AK's lobby, see what his thought process is, as far as spy and everything. So I'm going to take a little break, get some food in my system and everything. And I'll be hopping on before Power Hour, team. So let's go ahead and head to the lobby. Let's do what we do. Let's go. Yep, we back, team. And I will be having the break rooms, the little other lobby set up soon. So I'm still working on the team. I'm just taking my time. So I did get the background. So again, now I'm just kind of editing everything kind of like I did the lobby here, with the screens and all of that. So I'm just trying to add a little bit of flavor to it. So we should be having it up and rocking and rolling. So again, we'll be there. We're going to have our little break rooms doing lunch where we can chill at. But yeah, we'll be hopping in Dex, not Dex, we'll be in Dex lobby too. But I'm going to go into AK's lobby because I want to see what his game plans is, what's his thought process, but I will be returning back to hop on before Power Hour. Or I might hop in around at Power Hour, to see on how the market is going to leave off. And look like we are pulling back down to that 514.50 mark. So I'm definitely keeping that price still in mind. I'm still watching 514.50. So I'm gonna just take a little quick break, team, but I will be back. So there's no point in me giving all these shout outs. So, but do shout out to everybody who had joined me, and I'm gonna do the proper shout out towards the end of the actual stream because I will be returning. So till then, guys, go ahead and eat up, rest up, get your trading plan together. You know, as we do roll around Power Hour, and we'll see where we go from there. So again, y'all can meet me at AK's lobby for the time being, you know, and I'm gonna get something to eat, but I will be back on around Power Hour, team. So you have my word, and I will let y'all know. But thank you to all my mods, thank you to all my supporters, thank you to all my members, you know, everybody around me who has been supporting me. Thank you so much, and we're gonna keep it rocking and rolling. So Power Hour, we'll be back, team. Y'all have a blessed lunch, and let's do the damn thing. And I'm gonna get y'all though. I'm gonna get y'all back. I'm gonna definitely get y'all back because y'all got me today. I'm getting y'all back. Y'all, paybacks are coming. That's all I'm gonna say. Till then, I will see y'all for Power Hour, team. Peace.